Well, sorry, the Veil of Eternal Blossoms. It's all Panda Land.
Yeah. I mean, you take the Jade Forest portal to get to Pandaland.
Like, why do you hate the pandas?
I don't hate the pandas. I
Okay.
am the pandas.
I love the pandas.
God.
Is it Ny'alotha, the Waking City? Is that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm in the right place. Wow, what do you know?
sweet.
Okay, there it is. Jesus Christ.
That's interesting. These Tortolans gave me a plus 50 corruption ring with Twilight Devastation. And apparently it's really good for cats and not good for...
It's probably really good for AoE
Good
for
for
any spec.
everybody, isn't it?
Maybe it's that my other two corruption pieces are so good they didn't want me to take on another 50 corruption for nothing.
Well, it's bad for single target, right? Twilight Devastation, but it's excellent.
Oh,
If
okay.
you're simming, just sim it on Hectic Adcleave, and you'll see how much better it gets.
On who?
Hectic Adcleave is the sim option.
Okay, yeah, I'm using Mr. Robot.
Whatever his AoE.
Yeah, I can
sim
just
is.
I can set it to AoE multi-target.
Can we go in, Brasmus?
You have the lockout still, right? So you should be able to.
Well, I
It
don't know.
is set to normal, so go for it.
We can zone in.
Think so. We'll find out.
Yeah, I guess
Oh
this
no!
is
Oh,
great.
well, we had the lockout, but now we have to do the long walk.
God.
Is the garbage?
But we should summon near the entrance so that everyone has to do it.
That's the spirit.
Of
The
fairness.
trash is gone though, so that's we at least have that.
I
I
think
just
you're
want
faster
the
than me
named
by
ones to come back so that we can kill them again for more mementos.
Wait, Rura, you know the lesson here. You never follow me. I always go the wrong way.
No, I was just saying, don't think you're faster than me.
Oh, you're 100% faster than me. Please. I burn all my mobility cooldowns, and you're still just like padding away. Dino Land.
I want to know why I can't ride Tainat's Ghost Wolf here. Like, hello, please.
No, it should just be like floating above the what is it, the White Lake or whatever it is.
White Petal Lake in the center of the zone.
Look for your quest to kill N'alotha.
I mean, as soon as we
White
finish running
Petal
to the
Lake.
boss, we'll summon. if people
Evan?
just want to stop.
It's at White Petal Lake on your map. There will be a quest marker there. Or
Oh,
a
the
quest map.
elevator! I gotta catch it! Oh god!
I'm pressing the button. I'm pressing the button.
No, don't do it!
That's what I did too, because I could see the green thing. I'm like, there's a stone.
You're pretty fast for a chubby panda, though.
Yeah, well, you know, they make us run to. Oh no, there's trash up ahead.
Yes, there is.
A monstrous behemoth. We can go hide in Taymat's favorite
Into a
corner.
secret closet.
In one of the nooks.
A secret hole.
Oh,
Do you think I could pay that girl to switch bar numbers with me so I could be 69
I hope so.
what's the bar
That'd be
number?
amazing.
Today we had our one remaining secretary search for who had the bar number assigned by our state bar number, our state bar association at 69. This is the best number.
It's just 69?
420.
69.
You're
So
cutting
how
out,
many
but that's
fucking people are in your...
I'm
Or the
like
bar
6'8" something. So like there's 20,
What year,
68,000.
what year were you licensed?
2012.
Hey, I didn't know you could just talk to Rathion in the entrance and specify any of the bosses and be teleported.
What?
You.
Are you kidding me?
That's why
Yes.
that's why he's running all over the place.
Okay.
I call shenanigans.
I was about to cry.
Does the boss skip quest actually allow you to port from the entrance, or you still have to do Rathian? I think I'm not sure.
Well, as a world famous game designer, that's how I would have designed it. But I have to give the IA and AL caveat.
Go Team Venture.
Oh, they really slowed
We
down
just
this
got a
elevator. I
coffee.
had time to get it to it.
Summoning.
Find hay. I'll just wait.
We're summoning.
Check your Azurite and talents.
Oh
Good
yeah.
call. Yeah.
Shit.
There's scary shadows
Oh,
here.
damn it! I didn't do it.
Use your second codex.
I think I will. Nobody go change your talents. There. Where did Chanta go? She was just online.
Has she rated the first night only, right? Last week.
Got you, Brasmus. Someone click on this portal. Oh wow, that was exciting.
Thank you.
Boy, Jen.
I keep falling to my death.
No.
I still need to summon.
Wait, what?
Katie,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to talk to him? Is he gonna?
Do you want to diffuse the situation?
Are-
are you?
Are we gonna
Who's-
bring him or not?
Yeah, bro. I don't care what you do in the
What do you-
raid. I'm just not. I'm not taking him to like a high level key with like 420.
JKM, is that fine? Yeah. Why isn't he in
It's
vent?
I look. That's your guys' business. I don't want to
All
be.
are welcome.
Listen, he is. I am no longer responsible for him. I do not want that. Like, yes, I know he is. I brought him into the guild, but at this point, it's been like a year and a half. Like, you guys decide what you want to do with him. I'm done. I'm divorcing myself from this situation.
But you were the top reality couple last two.
Oh my god.
Wait, this is why.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. No, you might have been second.
Oh God.
Alright, can we punch this thing?
It's okay. There's a train. You can't not do that. You don't heal anyone anyway. You run around doing essence. You don't have to target anyone.
You can not dispel me, I guess.
Let's see how much trash is. Oh, it's gone. Wow.
Wait,
Look
it's
how
literally
clear
just
it
the
is.
One? Ugh.
I wonder how much we're gonna have to clear to get back to raid
Doesn't look
Rod.
Doesn't look like much.
What are those down there? Are they named?
Well, the
Are
ones
any
down
those
there are
named?
for.
No.
No. You don't want to go down the large intestine.
That's for like Ilgi and them, right?
The booty hole.
Okay, so we'll come back
That's what
after
it's
we clear
connected
this.
to.
Yeah, you can
I
boot up
have a magical intrusion, Davner Bible. I saw what you tried.
I've already got mine on.
Does it work for your trinket now?
Oh, you
Nope, I don't
fucker!
have to drink it. I'm just doing it whenever Biobles in raid.
That still doesn't work for the trinket.
That's weird.
Who knocked me off the side?
What do you think?
Now you guys gotta
The
summon me.
Grand troll of all.
I summoned you. I
How could you
summoned you. Why are
betray
you gonna do that to me?
That means nothing to him.
No cookies for you.
Oh no, not another elevator. Oh. Buttcoin, no.
It's
He's
only
like a sur-
three. It's
he's like
four
a
of us.
survivor contest. He'll backstab you after you help him.
Yeah. He found an immunity idol.
The city is
But
very.
Coin was running
accessible.
there saying, you know, open, hold the door, hold the door, hold the door, and I pressed door closed,
Oh,
pretending to press door open.
Oh, this is all bad.
Oh, I.
Oh yeah, back
That's
up. We
really
don't want to
bad.
pull these here.
Yeah, glad I'm not up there. 'Cause
Wait,
you
we have a healer
idiots
in
are gonna kill yourself.
No, we'll wait. This is the bloodlust trash anyway.
Oh, right. Okay, what is the actual deal with these Abyssal Watchers? They do the weird time shenanigan, but
I mean, they curse people. There's nothing you can do to avoid getting cursed.
Summon me first before you
Have
do.
to be dispelled. Other than
Yeah,
that, just
can we get a stone here?
There's a whole lot of spiked tentacles down here. I need an adultier adult.
we could probably run. I don't know. Do we run 4 healers? I don't even know the numbers anymore.
We did
What is-
3
what are we
last night.
The guilds that are killing this in Mythic are 2 healing it because it's DPS
Okay,
check.
cool, but
I know. Rare always has a lot of useless information, like how many shaman were in methods.
There were none, but there were 3 arms warriors.
So
Everyone's here. We'll start pulling trash.
oh, but cookies.
wait,
I
is
have
Grey
two
Staff? Are
ar-
you here
two-
now?
I have an arms war.
No, he's on his way.
Okay, so
I do have
I'm
an
just gonna hang out. And
The boss
Yeah,
pulled
it's okay.
well, we want have him back here,
Back up.
back here, because we don't want.
You guys
him-
come back down here and
You
take
gotta-
this shit.
you gotta pull the boss farther quicker. Like you can't like have him just chill.
Oh no!
We're all locked inside!
Why does,
With the
why does the
boss!
boss get pulled?
Now it's trouble. Oh.
First,
I mean-
So
it's
let,
flame
let,
shock
let
from
somebody
Tina.
with a taunt pull the boss.
Fuck!
Okay, yeah. So let one person handle the boss. And
Is
then
this
Are we going to run all the way back again?
Yes, we have to
Yes.
run all the way back again.
I'm staying.
One
here.
person with a
Let
taunt.
me. I'm gonna onk. I'm
So-
No,
onking.
no, it's at the.
By the time you guys get
Second
here, my
beginning.
onk will be off cooldown. Mama, so I'm gonna have you
Just mass
part
res.
gray staff out here and not, yeah, I can res. I get part gray staff out here and not inside the room because if we end up doing a pull, we don't want him in there because it'll make the boss have more health. If he's not here, I mean.
okay, right. No, if he's here, then he'll be fine. But so
Yeah.
I'll just stay right where I am. Is that good?
Yes.
It's okay to have him in the instance as long as he's not actually in the boss
Yes.
room.
That's
Well,
correct.
she can
That's
play for
interesting.
him. It's fire mage, right? There's like 2 buttons.
I think there's a little bit more than 2 buttons.
There are 3.
Yeah, there's 4.
Actually, he's arcane right now. Oh, here he is. He's here.
Oh,
Okay.
arcane
It's
only.
wonderful
Thanks,
to hear
Mama.
everybody's voice,
Yeah,
and I
bye.
give you
Bye,
great staff.
Mama.
Bye.
Love you. Thanks for coming.
We're summoning.
Good thing, because I missed the elevator.
So I have an administrative question. I was thinking about switching my role to DPS because I don't think I can maintain attendance enough to really take a healer spot. So if I do that, is there other people that can fill the healer spot?
We can rejigger as we need.
Okay.
Well, here's the question: could you make every Wednesday?
Oh.
Because then
Uh-oh. Are we
could go
talking
on
about a
Thursdays.
50-50 workload split plan? Work
Split
share?
Druid.
That's quite possible. I mean, I would rather come to some progression nights and not just farm nights.
Well, no, you would just go as DPS on progression night when you show up.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. If you want to kind of take turns, Zutter. And I was thinking
Well-
of doing this on my shaman and not my druid.
that's fine. That's doesn't matter. But like
And
the just the Zutter cannot come on Wednesdays. So
Yeah, I can't be here.
if you can like heal on Wednesdays and DPS on the Thursdays you can show up, that would be ideal.
Yeah, I think that's workable.
Oh, hey, Zutter,
It's hard for me to
Northeastern is
commit.
opening up an education center in Portland, Maine.
It's just hard for me to commit 2 to 3 nights a week for WoW.
I
just
saw
with everything
that
else going on.
actually. It's pretty exciting.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna don't pull the boss this time.
Some
Get
rich guy
Larissa
gave him
here.
$100
Did you
million
get it?
We're
to
just
do
gonna
Summon
it.
pull
Larissa?
the watcher.
I disconnected. The game's been weird to me lately.
Alright, go ahead and must.
Pull him back more. These patrols are gonna pull.
Okay,
Yeah.
people getting
Kill
those.
the Watcher, please.
I have reconnected and I'm on an elevator.
Some of the watchers, guys.
Here comes the
Curses.
curse.
Curse people. You have a decurse button. Please be decursing.
Oh, I got
have
cursed twice. That's not good.
It means all druids and mages and
And
what
drop the
else?
Shaman Totem, too, the decurse totem.
Yeah, what happened was since we had 2 Watchers, I used mine and then I got cursed again.
We had, what was the
This
totem?
only
It was a
does
poison cleanse
fear-
totem, right?
It's only
Wasn't that what
fear, charm, and sleep. It is not cursed.
Jay, do you remember was the poison?
Okay.
There was a poison totem, right?
Guys. Hit the boss when he comes by.
Let me res.
Let's rest first so people
Yeah, that's
can.
probably a good idea. Alright, here we go.
Okay. I'll pull it out.
Okay. Pull next group unless we've got it all grouped up.
We just do it 2 at a time again.
We
I
could
don't
probably
trust
do
the
that, but
curses.
problem is the curses, yeah.
Just wait for the second one to go off.
That was so
Soak the
cute.
pup.
I'm just going out. I'll go pull the next one.
But we didn't reset last. It's probably fine.
We killed that one pretty quick.
We still have 6 seconds left.
Watch out for soaks.
God damn it, I keep seeing that corruption debuff and dispelling it.
Probably need to take that off, whatever.
Driving
ammo you
nuts.
have.
Driving
I need to
nuts.
fiddle with.
I need to blacklist it on LVUI.
It's the one where everybody has a slow for 3 seconds. Who fucking?
Okay.
Still need to reset.
And we're gonna attack again.
Well, if you have
Tag the-
175 crush from like Rira, I don't think you
Tag the
can move.
boss.
Tag and run.
Oh, that
Feel free
reminds
to
me,
taunt it.
I can swap rings for this fight. Go lower
Okay.
corruption.
Let's put up the markers.
I had 3 things from below come out at the same time when I was doing my lesser vision. I had a defensive and pot, otherwise I was going to fail at the lesser vision, which is hard to.
Is this the last boss of this wing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then in the sphincter area, that's the dog, Drestigath, and Ilganoth.
Cauldron is down.
What is happening with all the
Cauldron is
markers?
down.
I'll tank at skull, I guess. And that
You
should
have
be-
Okay,
Shat
so
Heart too.
remember, guys, when you get the lightning tether thing in the Vita phases, go to star, and then somebody, Teos will take the first one.
It's around triangle, right? And if the debuff holder goes to star, it'll jump to the farthest person, which will be
Yeah, but like
one-
it might hit like a bunch of people. That's the whole point.
I
Is
see-
not to
I
hit
see
like
what
a
you
ton
mean.
of people in the middle.
No,
You'll-
if the farthest person stands here and then the other people that are rotated are just like up
Yeah.
here, that's fine.
That could work. I mean, it just has to. I don't know. It
It's
just
like
seems
if you
easier not
fan
to have
out
clutter people.
vertically.
Yeah, and then the other person who gets it goes to the skull, and then the other person just cycles into star, and then you just do a little dance.
I'd rather people move out preemptively
Okay.
because Nobody's
You
gonna.
can also just split the
What are
range
you
and have them
saying
half
people
on
are
each
supposed
pile.
to do?
So most people will stand in the middle, and they'll make a group of our mobile ranged, mobile in quote. How many times does? I have one.
I have one too. Anyone else?
Well, let's see if it's the person who gets the debuff plus the 4 people, so that should be fine. So let's just have mages go to triangle and hunters go to star. And then you guys, the debuff holder can go to either of the two, it doesn't matter. And then you will just all watch your debuffs, and if it jumps to you, you want to stay there, but as soon as it jumps off of you, you want to run back into the melee.
Just remember though, remember also, if you are a person, if you take the jump from the person who gets the debuff, you cannot play soccer in the second phase because you have a debuff that will kill you because you've already done that one mechanic. So just pay attention, see if you got the debuff, and if you do not get in the soccer.
Boss?
No. Well, it's 2 phases. It's the Vita phase and the Void phase. In the Void phase, there's the soccer ball that gets, not soccer, I'm sorry, but the more like volleyball. The ball that gets the bouncing ball that gets bounced.
So regardless of if we have the buff or not, whenever it's out, all mages should go to triangle? Okay.
You always want to, that'll be the Vita phase, so the lightning phase. As soon as we'll call it out, when somebody gets it, you guys just preemptively move there.
Cool.
I guess there's no reason why you can't be there at the beginning of the Vita phase. The only thing you need to stack in the middle for is the void when he does
I think
the
we need,
collapse.
like most of the, I don't know if we absolutely have to have every single person in the collapse, but we do need most of the raid in the
Yeah,
collapse.
might as well just like
So
when
having
we go to
4
kill the Vita, or after we kill it, just go to your markers and you should be fine.
Well, no, the Void Orb, because Vita is when the Vita Orb gets absorbed.
Sorry,
and that's
after
when
we kill the Void Orb and the Vita Orb reaches him.
Okay, we didn't go over the second phase that much. The second phase is just a bunch. As you probably saw, there's a bunch of like poop on the ground, and it blows up fast. So got to move out of that fast. Everything that happens is 2 people are gonna get tethered together. They're gonna have a lightning chain together, and anyone you move in between the 2 of you is gonna take a lot of damage. What you should do is just move away from each other and away from the raid as fast as possible. You gotta move away from each other really fast to break the tether. That's pretty much how the mechanic.
And if you're healing, we'll call out when decaying strikes coming out. You need to let us drop to about half health before it
That's
goes.
right. I forgot about that mechanic. The tank
What is it?
It's
What is the
decaying strike. It's a tank something cast on the tank. The more health we have, the more damage it will do to the whole. So we want to be lower health when we get it.
Oh God.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it only affects the tank, so.
Yeah, they said the tank
Well,
should be under 50%.
I thought
What?
Jake Ham just said the more health the tank has, the more damage is done to the raid.
Nope. Completely.
Is that
it's
on?
it's just to the
Just
tank.
to, just to the tank.
Oh, it's not to the whole raid.
No.
Now, it's a percentage of their
That
current
way
health
we'll-
done as damage to them.
All right, we can go try
Alright.
this.
All right.
And we're gonna lust when we get to the second phase.
That means the healers have to not be too efficient on the tanks in that phase.
We'll see.
Or you can do it and see if we die, and if we don't, then we're fine.
I mean, you probably want a normal, but it's gonna be a problem in heroic if you learn it to do it that way.
Do you want the boss
This is
first?
decaying wound. Maybe that's.
Sure, I'll take it first.
5, 4, 3.
Really try to kill that
2,
void ad
1.
quickly when it's. Here comes orbs.
All right, we're gonna kill void first. Make sure you bring that in. Rara go out.
We don't want to be this far away, JKM, because then
Move 'em a little
the
closer.
debuff will go not to us.
Oh, Hunters and mages, you should be out.
Oh shoot.
Pull the ad guys. Leave off of it.
Okay, it went inside, so someone has to come out.
It's on Tejas. Just stay
Sap,
out,
you,
guys,
you
and
already
you'll be
got the
fine.
buff. You need to go into the group.
No, you don't go in the group with the buff. Oh, are you talking about the other for not?
Yeah, he already got it, but he died.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. I think that's the.
All right, Vito orb.
Here comes the void ad. Soon.
Behind
Back
the
up, guys.
Somebody needs to get in it.
Call void hunter. Unstable void.
There's the ad.
Somebody needs to get that. I didn't get there in time.
Working on it.
Void collapse.
Face away, face away.
Unstable void.
Get inside.
It's on me, everyone
Someone's
get
gotta
on
get
me.
it, and behind the boss.
The tank can, the tank can.
Good catch, Spike Chan, by the way.
Void collapse.
Somebody get that. No, come in with that. Whoever has that, you're gonna die.
Unstable
Okay.
void.
That big circle that it forms on you, you have to.
Collapse.
That one, come back. You're gonna
Why
die.
you guys keep doing this?
Sorry.
Can you immunity that one, Dito?
I don't
Void
think
orb.
so.
Yes, you can. You can immunity. You can like ice block it and stuff.
Can someone pick me up? We have a resident.
Blur needs one more on triangle, one more range.
Larissa, go to triangle.
Call crackling stalker.
Tank down.
What happened to Rasmus?
I got hit by the.
Somebody was
Yeah.
in the.
Alright, Slash needs to go out to either side. I don't know if he's noticed on Discord.
Nice here.
Katie,
You're
come
gonna
on
have
out.
to keep V up for another minute and 50 seconds.
I don't know who has it now.
You guys know what is gonna. All right, the orb.
Unstable void.
Void is up behind the boss.
I got it.
Call void hunter. Unstable void.
Ad is up.
Void collapse.
We're a
I'm bubbled
second.
for a little bit.
Unstable void.
It's behind the boss now.
I'll take it.
Unstable
And
void.
die. Oh well.
Collapse.
Oh, both tanks down.
We tried.
That's
we
gonna
probably
get
need to-
stumpy.
If we're not gonna just have people like quickly go to those positions, we're gonna need to put all them. You guys need to pay attention if you have a debuff, and once you get it, you can't. You have to leave those areas.
We
Yeah,
also
let's-
shouldn't pull the boss back like you did.
You need to be pretty close in on the clump of people.
So even closer.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was fine. We just need to.
You need to be closer to, like.
Can we get
to-
a soul stone on somebody? That,
Soulstone
You
on
need to-
Zephyr.
You guys need to be closer to the
Yeah.
strong
Zephyrs.
Okay.
Still 23
Call
seconds.
crackling stalker.
you get it? Kills. Okay, turn back.
You guys need to be closer to the star and triangle
Wait,
than
can
star
either
and
of
triangle
you
are from each
can
other.
either of
Yeah, I
you
know.
res healer? Wormtail, do you have that ability? Are you an engineer? No, I'm not.
Everyone's released. It's done. Let's just go back.
sorry.
It's weird that they don't spawn you at the beginning of the boss.
They need to make this content last for a very long
It
time.
needs a failure detection pylon.
I was very good at dropping those.
I was really sad when those stopped working.
Were there enough jumps with just 4 people out there, or do we need to assign more people to go?
I would say just. I mean, it's less that than
The
just like.
debuff goes away pretty quickly. It's only like a 5 or 10 second
It was,
debuff.
I mean, it does not that punishing on normal, but we should learn for heroic. But both times were done incorrectly, but no one really died from.
Yeah, we need to just probably for
Yeah,
now
I
put all
died
the
from
range
it.
out there. We need to put all the range out there, like just divide them up in half and put them out there, and then you guys need to pay the range. Need to pay attention to your debuff, and if you get it, go into the middle clump instead of staying out there.
That probably works.
I misclicked blink accidentally when I got the buff, so that's why I went to Rasmus. Sorry.
Oh dear.
So I messed that one up.
Okay. It's fine. We're learning, but like that we just need to figure out how to do.
So, and that's just during when the Vita's going on.
Yes.
That
Not
is just
the void. Everyone needs to be stacked. So
So
I think
yeah.
we need to be really
Yes.
clear about
Yes.
in, out, in, out. 'cause-
Yeah, I mean, especially if we're gonna put out more than 4 range, you guys do need to come in on the void phase. So yeah, let's just put like the mages at triangle, the hunters at star, the boomkins at star, and the warlocks at triangle. Like that.
We
So
have
just a quick
7,
question.
right?
As a healer who spends the fight
No.
generally far right behind the melee, if I get the debuff and the air siren from DBM, do I always stay put, or are there circumstances when I run out?
Which air siren?
The big, huge, dark void circle that's swirling around you is a meteor effect that needs to be split by
Yes.
everyone. That's the one that people can't run out. The thing they're talking about is just this part that we're
The electricity
that-
run away.
Unstable Vita.
Stack.
it does not look like that at all.
Gotcha.
Are there any dark circles that we're not supposed to be in?
I mean, the bouncing ball, like you only need one person to take it, but I think it only lets one person take it anyway, even if a bunch of people stand on it. So
Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
we'll see. Like
So
we
you
might
see a dark circle, move into it.
the big. So there's like one person will have a big circle around them that kind of rotates and pulses. That is the soak circle, and they need to stay in the clump for that. The
Right.
other one will be a slowly forming ball bouncing back and forth. That one person needs.
Okay,
And
so
once
we
again,
have
it bounces in the direction you're facing. So
Yes,
you
please
get
try to bounce it towards the group.
And whoever does the lightning cannot do that, or whoever plans to do the lightning cannot
Yes,
do that
if you
either.
get a lightning debuff from the previous round of Unstable Vita, you cannot do the bounce.
let's just have all of group 4 come to try, and then Larissa, Olds, and Melissa can go to Star.
Oh,
Does
we
the
also put
Vita
Sutter
orb
there, too.
come from the Vita orb comes from the blue side, right?
Yeah, when we kill Void, and he absorbs the Vita orb.
Okay, so then that
Wait,
makes
what
sense.
are you
So preemptively, you 3 are a little less mobile than the mages and hunters, so you need to be on this side to kill the orb anyway. So after you kill it, just go to the marker and wait there.
And someone random's gonna get the lightning, so it's not gonna just be a range. So whoever gets it,
Yeah,
just,
and
you have
whoever
to-
gets it will go to Star since that has 1 fewer person. So then it'll jump
I mean,
from
we
Star
could
to
also
Triangle.
just put Zutter back here as well.
But let's try it with that because then we'll have 8 people to do it, and it should be fine. Okay.
And there's no soak mechanic during the lightning.
No. It's just that the main mechanic in lightning is that stuff back there.
We should line up so that we don't have any chance of it going through more
Yes,
than
you
one
want to be
person.
spaced out
You want to be.
perpendicular to the
You
other.
only need one person at each marker, and the rest of you are a little bit diagonally towards the boss in. That way, you don't get hit by lightning, and you aren't farther away. And then you just whoever's gonna go up next goes to the marker, and the other person who gets it goes to the boss.
2, 1.
After they send the lightning away.
Get on the marker.
Destroy Void.
Void now. After that, go to your if you're ranged, go to the correct marker.
Lauren's got it. He's just gonna stay out there and take whoever's on Star is gonna take it.
All you guys on
You guys
triangle
need to
should be in front
collapse
of me.
in. You guys need to collapse in a little bit. There's too many people that are far out. Zutter, you need to collapse in a
Larissa
little bit.
has it, right?
Yes.
You need to be on.
Okay.
You need to be on Star when you.
Stand on triangle. Tisha, just stand on triangle, and then okay, good.
Yep, you're fine.
Oh, I see it. So I stay
went to
with it
Melissa.
until I get the debuff.
Tisha, collapse in.
Tails, come in.
Sorry, misunderstood
Yep.
the.
I don't know.
Kill the ad, guys. Kill the ad. Kill the ads, guys. Or the ad.
Okay.
Up, someone got.
I got it again. Yep. I was
You
just trying
gotta
to run away and. couldn't.
You have to run back in after it leaves you.
Yep.
I killed the Vidor.
Go kill Vita.
Molten
Here's the bouncy.
Call Void Hunter.
Ad coming in.
I got it.
I got it.
Taunt up in 6 seconds.
On Katie.
Oh, I didn't go back in fast enough. I should let you take it back, Chen.
Somebody take it.
That's okay.
Unstable void.
I mean, if that happens again, if somebody who is soaking the orb gets the called the meteor thing, you gotta switch places with them quickly. Somebody.
Void collapse.
Stay
Yeah,
in
I'll
vote.
just for that. I did it for them.
Yeah.
There are people.
Alright,
are
go ahead
running
and
out, so-
die. We're gonna let them both reach him or something.
So the
Somebody
blue-
put a
blue void circle. Do we
Get a
have to?
battle
stone on a
res
doll
healer.
tapper before we die.
Only one person needs to do the blue, the
Valkyr.
purple spheres.
Soul Stone.
Battle res
I
on
got it.
anyone who can. Okay, so don't release.
Call crackling.
Don't
Nobody
release, guys.
release.
Hands off the
Nobody
keyboard.
release.
Call Void Hunter.
I'm calling two.
Over under 2.5.
Now I'm saying at least two
Nova.
people end up
Oh,
releasing.
it's a goddamn gambling
Oh.
thing.
I think I lost. No, two.
There's one.
Oh, there's one. Only one. Because Adult Emperor doesn't count because he had the thing.
Okay,
That's
we
how
need
that
to
kills.
do what we need to do is do just like a rotation of people, like because people don't understand what's going on. Okay, so we will just
I get
do-
it now that I've
I
seen
get
it
it now,
from
yeah.
there. That's
We'll
fine.
just do the stars
every
where the
time.
person, where the Vita or the person who has the debuff goes. No matter who they are, they go to the star, and then we'll do
then
a
what?
rotation of like 4 to 5 people who will always be here at Triangle taking it for them. So like the first one will be Blurn, second one will be Greystaff, third one will be Wormtail, fourth one will be Tejas.
But no, someone has
Now,
to go to star every time.
the person who has the debuff has the star.
Well, there's
Unless it's
two
one
de-
of you
there's two
four.
debuffs.
If you are the person who if you are in that rotation of people and you get it, you need to go to star, and the next person up needs to take their spot early. So let's say Blurn gets the first one. That means Greystaff, you have to come in first. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, but otherwise, if you just the 4 of you rotate, taking turns doing it, and you call out like Blurn said, I'm done with my turn. He goes, collapses back in the middle. Greystaff, it's your next turn. Once you get your debuff, Greystaff, you call it Wormtail, you take the next one, then you collapse back in. And then Tejas, you call it out. Just call it out and take a rotation. We should be able. Do we need more than 4 a phase, Blurn? Do you think?
It's 5 jumps. So I think we need one.
Okay,
more,
then
right?
we'll do last one. We'll do someone just I don't care who.
If it's 5 jumps, then with the 7 of you out there, it should be fine, even if one of you.
Okay, but one of you always needs to be coming to Triangle to take the soak. The person who gets the debuff goes to star. Like it could be anybody. It could be melee. It can be anybody in the raid that gets it. But you need, as soon as the DBM says you have unstable Vita, you need to go to.
Yeah, the only time we won't need the 4 range is if one of us starts off with it. But if another person starts off, then we're set, which is kind of random.
Summon Stone, please. Or never mind, he's here.
I'm here.
You made it. Okay.
So just to make sure, so if we're one of the soakers, you go to Triangle, you get the debuff, then you run over to Star after you've got the debuff.
No, you run back into the collapsed group on top of the boss.
No, he's correct. It's a terminology thing. Once the lightning leaves you, then you go collapse in there. But when you get the lightning to you, you go to star.
Oh, okay. Misunderstood.
Right? Because what I'm saying is you're out there, you're waiting for the guy at Star to discharge. Discharges over to you. You now have the charge. You have
Then
to
you go to
move
Star.
again to Star.
Right.
Wait, why do you have to move to star?
Because the next person is going to soak is going to come to Triangle automatically, and you need to be the farthest.
Wait, does the person who soaked get the charge? Is that how that mechanic works?
Yeah, you're bouncing.
It's like this. There's actually 2 debuffs. First one is unstable Vita, and when you have unstable Vita, you need to go to either star or triangle, whichever one's closer. It'll bounce to the person that's farthest away, and at that point you get a different debuff called instability exposure, and then you have to get the hell out of the edge and move in and let somebody else take the next unstable Vita. Instability exposure lasts 30 seconds. And you cannot take another charge while you have it.
That's correct, but it doesn't bounce after you take the debuff. After you soak someone's debuff, you don't bounce it again.
Yes, you do.
You're done.
Yes, you do.
No.
You do. It does. I didn't realize that at first, but when I took it, I was the one that had it next.
Yeah, so I
And
did it
then I get
wrong.
the- and
I
then I
did it
get the-
wrong because I got the first debuff and then I moved inside. So when you get the first debuff, you have to move out. When you get the second debuff, you have to.
Yeah, I mean, the specifics of moving from one to the other is irrelevant. You just need to have 2 people on each.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah.
We'll just call it up.
I'm just gonna stay
I'll
on
watch.
star like I was because it was working.
Yes, you're fine as long as you move in after you gain the
Yes,
insta
after
Yeah, as
I
long as
get
you don't
thing.
get it twice, you're fine.
Try to kill that void out a little faster. During the void phase, you should not have to move out of the group unless you're moving to soak the bounce. Here comes the first orb set. All right, now go to your correct location. Say house.
Someone be in star.
Go to star and triangle correctly.
Okay, I got it.
Now, Chaos move back in.
No. Someone be on star. We got it.
Chaos move back in.
Okay, now I collapse.
So
and-
now it's on me, and it's gonna go
Yes.
back to triangle. next.
Great
We are
staff be on
fine.
triangle.
Okay, now.
Alright, it's on me now.
Somebody else needs to be on star.
Yep, we have
Yeah,
enough.
I'm there. I think it's over.
No, we have.
Oh, no, I got it.
Nope, you got it. Stay there.
Collapse in, or closer, at least.
No, Larissa, you stay out.
You stay.
You're fine. You're fine.
First,
It's
already
okay.
had it.
All right, a hunter has it
If
now,
you're
and it's gone.
sparkly,
Right?
don't come.
Okay, we're fine.
All right, kill the Vita orb now, guys.
Now we stay in unless you're running out to soak the bouncy ball.
I can run out to get the first one on the other side.
Pull in the ad and kill it. Everyone kill the ad.
Oh, I have void
collapse is
collapse.
going
Someone
out.
trade with me.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Get
I'm
in
going.
the
You gotta go immediately, by Chen. Like you
Okay.
just. How did you?
It's in front of the boss again.
I mean, I
Stay,
popped a defensive.
stay.
I'm
No.
Was that twice in a row? The person who was soaking it got it.
I didn't notice I got
No,
it the
they
first time.
moved.
Did somebody run
Why
into
are,
the...
why are people in front of the boss?
Oh, did
Soak
I
the
have...
ball.
We ran to follow that circle.
I'm
Go
pretty sure
ahead
I
and
disconnected.
get. Oh, there's no reses.
That's not quite.
Oh, I had void collapse. I didn't even see it.
Go ahead and die. It's,
Such bullshit.
I'm pretty sure the
I
first.
think we have enough time. Like the ball, we have enough time on the ball to wait to see where the void collapse is going before someone goes to it. 'Cause, like, look at how much time you have to get on.
Yeah, all right. So we'll just wait for void collapse to come out, and then we can call it.
Do we have a soulstone on anybody?
No.
We don't have any reses.
All right. So as far as the in charge Vita, it looks like you guys are sort of getting that now. I didn't understand the mechanic
You're
apparently
fine.
before.
How many
Like,
stacks are there?
But I
Do
think
we
we
know?
got it.
Hey, there's 5 total bounces.
Okay.
We have
So
enough
you-
people. So
okay. So you guys
doesn't
are you
matter.
guys back there? Are you understanding the mechanic and you guys can trade in and out and do it? Okay.
Yeah, basically,
just whoever
if
gets
you're
it
out
is the
there
first one.
and get sparkly, don't run into the
They,
center.
they got it pretty much. They were calling it good, so they're.
The only weird one is the last one because the fifth bounce when it's not going to bounce anymore. You instantly get the debuff. That doesn't really matter
instability.
whether you run in or not.
And you won't get big either. And that's how you know it's gone, is if nobody is big and sparkly. It seems the ball's giving us more trouble.
Okay. So I think we have enough time with the ball. We have people with fast enough, movement speed stuff that we can wait until a void goes out, and as soon as the void goes out, somebody who isn't, Bike Chen or me or
the
Rira
Waker
or somebody
jump
with some.
into it.
Yes, quick.
Yeah. So everyone, when we kill Vita, just stack, and then let the people who want to do the soccer move out, and everybody else says stack, and that way void collapse as a.
Yeah, I mean, everyone should be collapsed on the void phases. Like just collapse behind the boss, ranged, everything.
All you have to do is if the ball is on you, then you have to just get away from that. That's it.
But we should specify there are going to be 2 circles during the void phase. There's going to be a dark circle that has a completely dark section. That's where the ball is going to land. Don't stand in that unless you're supposed to stand in that. the
But there will be one centered around you that looks larger and it's swirling. That's the one you have to
Exactly.
split damage.
Okay, so who are the soccer players?
It'll probably be like some combo of me, Baichen, Rira, the mage. Like, well, Blorn can't do it. No, the mages can't do it. Like anybody, I mean, anybody who doesn't do the like any of the range people that are doing the Vita swap thing, they can't do the balls. So it's gonna be mostly melee, probably with
okay.
with.
How many times does the ball bounce? Is it
Up
five?
to 5.
5 times.
The tanks will take 1 or 2 when it's in a good position for the tanks to take it, but otherwise
I don't know if you can. Do you get a debuff from that thing too?
You get a debuff. It's well,
It
didn't you
won't
get?
affect anything that would tank, so the off tank can grab it if it's like in front of the boss. We just won't be able to get it every time.
Well, you can't get it twice in a row, I don't think.
I mean, we can always just we're taunting often enough that the other tank should be able to get it.
Okay.
But if it lands,
you need to-
without anyone soaking, basically all of us get the instability exposure. So the next thing will guarantee
It's a
kill.
wipe.
Yeah.
You probably need the healers to be alternates for the bouncing ball, because if one of the people who's supposed to catch it gets the soak mechanic, they can't go out because
That's why they're gonna wait until it goes out and then run in and it should. We'll see if it works out timing wise, and if it doesn't, then we'll just have everybody go stand in it.
Yeah, hopefully those timers are consistent.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Void Orb, guys.
All right, range, go to your soak spots.
Rira, you're out.
Blorn will get first on triangle. Oh,
All
never
right.
mind.
So now Rira run back in. Add is up.
Blorn, do you want to go
next on triangle?
Me.
Okay, someone on star.
Yep, fine. You got 2. All right, it's all done.
Good job, guys.
So run back in now, and well, we're about to get the void orb or the orbs again.
All right, kill Vita Orb, guys.
All right, stay in. There's the thing. I'll go soak it.
You shouldn't get the.
See if it kills
Here
me.
comes unstable.
Just
That's
stack
the ball
it.
on us.
Just
Move out.
stack it. Just stack in.
No, that's the ball.
Yeah,
This
I
is
know.
the one-
One
I'll
person
get
can
this
take
one.
it.
I'm getting this one.
Brazzers has. Kill that void hunter.
Scoot in a little bit, unless you're soaked.
Stay in, vote man.
Neither of the tanks can get it. Somebody else has to.
Stay in. We're good. I've still got a strike. I'll taunt back in a second.
Wait, Void Orb, guys.
I mean, you can tank it as soon as
Yeah, I guess so.
that's how the timer works.
All right, range, go to your spots.
Blorn will get first. Blorn has it.
I'm drinking.
This seems like a good time.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't rolled with an alchemy trinket in a while. It's nice.
It's like it's done. You can move back in.
Alright, Beta Orb should hopefully be the last one we have to do. Somebody soak that who can, please. Thank you, Larissa. Did you get a debuff from the last one, Larissa? Okay.
I'm sucking this one.
Add up.
Take a med. Stand for the collapse.
Kill this Void Hunter very quickly. I can soak this
JKM,
one.
you have to get that.
Stack in for the collapse. Stack in for the collapse.
Use defensives.
Move out of these.
Are we lusting or?
Yes.
Ouch. Use Hellstones, guys.
That's a good strike.
Come on, someone's getting it. You're gonna have to get out. Catch it. You got move. People with charge bonds right is a triangle.
Let me get low. Here it is. Alright, we're good.
Oh, we got 2 reses. Should we pick some people up?
Just save it for a tank in case we die. Or get a healer up before a short one.
All healers alive.
Bonds are going out. And eruption.
6%.
Watch team out.
Kick his ass!
There's a drink.
Move for this. Good job.
That's gonna be a fun one to heal on heroic.
Oh boy.
Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, 12% and 14. The game is working well. Hey, I forgot to use my coin on this. I'm so happy.
Oops.
He's got a good one-hander too.
Ooh, he drops his staff. Let's see what I get. I got a trinket.
Take a lesson from this, champions.
Ooh.
What if that was a haste one? Or the void? These are weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Just a
That's a
set?
lot of haste.
Oh, I
guess
can
that's
There's a
walk
set
on
bonus
the-
too.
I guess I can kill this boss again and I'll get a chance to roll again,
These
right?
are stupid.
I was hoping the staff would
Yeah, that's
drop,
how it
but oh
works.
well.
Me too.
Oh, god damn it. So dumb.
I'm not using this.
You can just save it for heroic.
That's weird. It didn't even give me a bonus roll window. Huh.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
not feeling
automatically-
this
Did you,
trinket,
did
Tay.
you do it this week? Didn't you pug
That
it?
trinket's what
no,
I wanted.
I do
That's what I
heroic
wanted by
again.
Backsheesh, but unfortunately you got bonus. It's like
I
one
guess
of the
I could
best.
use it for DPSing and soloing, but yeah.
It's one of the best DPS, single target DPS trinkets in this place.
Yeah, it was a bonus roll, sadly. Otherwise, I'd give it to one of you guys.
Yeah, they should have fixed the trinkets. This is ridiculous for a lot of
They
classes.
should just noof or noof. What's wrong with me? Nerf Razor
Just
Coil.
nerf them.
Just noof it.
The Canadian version of nerf.
Like, just get rid
I'll
of
have my Razor Coil
Coil.
for like a year and a half.
Just turn Razor Coil into like a gray item in your.
Is the Razor Coral the new Arcana Crystal?
Yes. I don't mind holding on to the
JK, I'm gonna
Diver's
try to
Folly as
roll
an,
for it
as
every
an
week.
offhand. That really doesn't bother me, but the Razor Coral is because
I think
it
I need to
requires
go
more management too.
do Ash Vein to get a Razor Coral. I really don't even want to manage it. Like I just don't want to do it. I'm too lazy.
It's like not. It's a lot of management. Like.
Oh, there's a named one over there.
Ooh, Mementos.
Highlight of the night.
Or Mentos.
I mean, I don't even like trinkets you have to click once, let alone 1,000
Yeah,
times.
I'm
There's
on
one right
team
there. It says
passive
Sangoma.
trinket for life. Just give me a boring stat stick.
I'm glad none of the corruptions are on you.
I know. I just reject almost every on use thing ever, except I really love toxic shiver venom. It's kind of.
I like that one in Dazar lore that made this big shield. That came in handy for dungeons.
Oh yeah, that it was like it put a huge divine aegis down with a targeting reticule.
Yeah, and it covered
That's a
like
good
5
one.
people or something like
I
that.
didn't
It was
even
good.
check my Ellie trinkets. Are any of them relevant this tier? For the range, is Shiver Valiant or Leviathan's?
It still has me using my shiver
Somebody
venom,
butt
but
pulled. Oh god. Lust.
we got parasites.
Do not lust. Oh God.
Did you?
Who lust?
Oh my.
It was called for.
Ugh.
And we're still dying. Oh fuck.
Oh, at
You
least.
can release. That's a shorter run back.
Oh, I'm still sated. God damn. At least I've got my cool wolf now.
Oh, I went and got the cool wolf too today. I was like, oh, yeah.
Doesn't work with you.
I'm not using it on this character.
Yeah,
I had to go
tribal
buy it actually on an alliance team.
Oh, I need some base repair amount.
The wolf comes with an Ed Hardy T-shirt. You can't.
You're gonna have to.
Savage, what happened to your health?
But I have a Maghari or
You're gonna have to
Here,
go
I
back
can
up
use it
and
while I
out
level.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, what? How weird. Oh, here's our friend Sanguinar.
I dub him Stan.
Many lucky doos you like.
Yeah, Blood Mallet doesn't have my Shiver Valiant, whatever it is, as all that good anymore for Ellie.
Well, mine's
my
also
Leviathan-
mine was
Oh,
tight
shit.
or Warforged or
What?
something, so it's pretty.
Hey.
You know, it's a
Guys,
shit.
kill things and pick.
Where'd that other shit come from?
Sanguinar summoned them.
Pull the whole thing, by the way.
It's magic.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah, there's only 3 Ellie trinkets at 460 that are better than my 455 Leviathan.
Lauren, do it.
Do what?
Burn them up. I'm dead. It's up to you, Blaine.
It's not a good thing.
Save the raid.
Why is it raining?
Pop meteor.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
Blaine use dampen magic.
Okay, I use that.
I'm running away.
Come back and fight, coward.
No, I'm using Ghost Wolf to heal up. Can we jump in the little monk puddles? That would be nice. Remember, what patch was that? I mean, when did that? Was that Panda Land where you could stand in
Those
the little
orbs,
monk?
the mastery orbs.
Yeah.
Those were so horrible.
Man, you two guys are crushing me in the meters.
Go ahead and
I
just
need to step my game up.
Oh look, mementos.
At least you got our mementos.
Was it worth it?
If Stan didn't drop anything, I would have been pissed.
We can drop you guys. We don't have to go down the hole.
Oh, you don't?
Oh.
Yeah, we can. We can. Well, we go right to Ilganoth, right? Then.
Well, there's some trash at the very bottom, but then yeah.
All right.
I thought we had to do Desto or whoever before you could do Ilganoth.
Justice.
Everyone, jump down. Be careful. Don't pull more.
Path of Frost.
Oh, okay.
I like this
Did he get anybody?
No, it doesn't kill people if you're already at the bottom when you use it.
I like the effort.
Sorry, Grace.
Sanguine foreskin? What is this?
What just killed me?
Oh, fountain.
The sanguine foreskin killed you.
That's the way to die.
There's so much shit on the floor. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Get out of the water.
Water burn.
I
Wait,
have the depth.
Lauren, if we kill Ilganoth, will all
No,
the
you-
trash be
You guys turn, kill the eye, kill the eye, kill the
I
eye.
thought you killed the D1 first.
No, I mean, if you go straight down, you kill Shadar, then
You
Death
gotta
Grab.
walk through.
It's 200 gold.
But Lauren, if we exit the instance and reset it, will all the trash die or be gone all the way down the hole?
I don't know. When we joined that pug, that one I invited you to, they were already here. So.
Might as well do Ilganoth. It's the hardest one of these three.
Ilganoth sucks for melee.
I hear the dog one's easy.
Great.
Dog one's
Isn't bad at all.
very easy.
Wait, didn't they buff the dog? Like,
No,
Only
it definitely
heroic.
didn't open. It definitely didn't open. Oh man, you have to kill some other people first.
You probably have to kill Jessica
Lauren, you've ruined our life.
I just
Put a
jumped last
mage
time.
ball down.
Oh no!
Why'd you run up there?
I didn't.
Oh, this is
Dude,
gonna
you
hurt.
so did. Don't worry, I got my Earth Elliot.
Definitely am tanking one of these. Oh no, wait, no, it's Earth.
I'm dead.
I really don't like that they stun you and then put
Guys,
under
yeah.
you.
They an accident. Kill.
Yeah, don't release either if you die because the stupid trash is up at the top. I guess you can jump down the hole.
So what do we have to kill to open the thing? I thought you could
They're the
just...
two bosses.
You have to kill Dressgath, I think, to get to Ilmagoth.
Yeah, as I thought, is that he had to die before you could.
I'm guessing his door's gonna be closed too. I'm guessing you have to kill them in the north.
That might not be correct. I think that might, because we're coming up from the bottom, it might work, but we'll find out.
It's a time for experimentation.
Yes, it is. Science.
Well, once we get to a boss,
Just like
we will.
college.
Just. There are a lot of tentacles.
Let's get our tables down and reses out after this.
Table is down the hill.
Oh yeah, it is open. You're right. Dressgrath's hole is open. I can see it.
That's what he said.
I didn't actually mean to say it that way for that purpose, but I'm glad.
All right, all good.
Other than the main DPS mechanic, what other mechanics are in Dashergath? I can't remember.
Kill the tentacles.
Is there anything more than just kill the tentacles and if the people get the buff?
You have to assign people to different
interrupt.
tentacles, right?
Yeah. I mean,
and then if you get the debuff, yeah, you gotta jump in
I
the
feel
buff.
like you, me, Baichen, like Bible, Brazos, or Brazos is tanking. Well, like, you also do too. If we just like split up different parts of the room, we'll a lot of that.
One melee interrupt's enough for one tentacle, right?
Yeah. I think.
We'll find out.
I mean, when I did this in a
far as
pug,
you know.
when I did this in a pug, like there was just no organization about that, and people just went where they wanted to, and it,
You just you typically have the melee on the small tentacle, and then range on the big one.
Right, because the
And
big
then-
one does the AoE, right?
Well, that way the melee can, whoever gets the buff can leave and not have to worry about keeping it.
Oh, great.
More tentacles.
I'll get the crusher in the back.
wait, are you making Baichen tank this or something?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I've just died at every tentacle bit.
It's alright. I got some cooldowns. Look at that.
Stay, if you're better off staying on the little ones and just interrupting their mindful.
Are you standing in something, Cal?
Yeah, seriously, I'm like pumping into Kales, and it's like it's not helping. Wait a minute, that came
I'm
out
always
wrong.
pumping into Kales, you know.
Pate, how do you feel about that?
Hey,
It's popular.
Sounds hot.
actually, Tay said the time for experimentation was college.
Okay, so basically, guys, this is a I think, pretty easy, at least mechanically, fight. The boss is in the center of the room. He actually can't be DPS unless you have a certain debuff that lasts for like 30 seconds. You get the debuff by killing the other tentacles he spawns. They'll like 3 circles will pop out. Like, you know, take it if you don't see anybody else taking it, but like, you know, let like me, Rira, I don't know who else, take them if we can. Otherwise, like the small tentacles will have interrupts that need to happen. Like, kind of divide up the melee when we get multiple small tentacles and interrupt them, please. Be smart. Otherwise, range, stay on the big tentacles and then kill small tentacles. And again, if you get the debuff thing that lets you DPS the boss, DPS the boss. That's it. I think, right? Anybody else know anything else?
I can't remember anything else. Yeah.
Like, we're gonna go in, we'll kill one of these tentacle, or we'll kill like the right tentacle first and the left tentacle, and then shit will start spawning all over the place, and like tanks will pick up the big stuff, range kill the big stuff, melee go find a little one to be friends with, interrupt.
As the tanks get a
Fat
debuff
Boss
that
Guide
they drop.
These are creeping me out. I really don't like it.
The Fat Boss Guide recommended range do Maws, melee do tentacles, and then
That's right.
everybody kill eyes. Eyes get killed last.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be fine. If they don't do tons of damage, as long as we can focus fire the big tentacles and get them down fast.
Yeah, the Maws are the big tentacles. Yep.
Yeah, it's just that the mechanics are such that it's easier for ranged on Maws, and it's easier for melee on tentacle.
That's basically
How do
it's the small
healers
tentacles. versus the big
deal
tentacles.
with the obscuring cloud mechanic?
I mean, that's why you put the melee on that one, is so that they can deal with the cloud, and you put a healer inside with.
Okay, Kales, you want to do that since I think you're melee?
Yeah, he'll be there anyway.
One of the tentacles puts a cloud out right around the tentacle that you can't. It's like the rogue PvP ability. Yeah, like melee will be in there DPSing it, and only people inside the cloud can be. So you have to be in there
so
with us.
when you see the cloud, go to the cloud with the other melee, and you'll be able to heal them.
All right, let's do this.
Are we going to the right tentacle first? You said.
Yeah.
Pick the boss first.
5,
No, the little guys
No,
first.
no,
talking about
Phrasmus.
1.
Okay.
The tank's gonna be dropping a debuff onto the tentacles to make them take more damage.
Want to interrupt
Just
that
don't
other
stand
one?
in it.
Interrupt the one we're not on. Somebody.
I'll watch it.
Taunt.
I did.
And don't stand in the aura.
I don't stand in the aura with anyone. Get the debuff. Someone gets the debuff thing. I got it. Somebody else will. Okay. If you got the debuff, DPS the boss. Otherwise, get on.
I'm gonna go buff this big one.
Try to hit multiple if you can.
Yeah, this other one. I'm tanking the big tentacle.
No, you.
Alright, I'm coming.
You don't tank them. You tank the boss only.
Void glare.
Yeah, look away.
Away from the boss.
It's just the glare. Get out of that glare. Stand in this crap.
You stole my crap.
I didn't
Fuck
see you were
Lane.
there. I didn't see you were there. I'm sorry. Go get another one.
I'm getting the one next
don't
to
care.
Egg.
I do not care.
You never cared.
Didn't.
You must doesn't last that long, so.
It lasts like 30 seconds. So. Every time a tentacle dies, guys, you'll see the black puddles coming out of it. Stand in those black puddles if nobody else is. And then once you get the debuff, that'll be like a purple debuff on you.
Void glare.
Glare.
Avoid the glare.
Don't watch out for these little submarines.
Crash.
Well, we're like really ahead on the eyes. Hell.
Moving out, getting the 2 next to blue. Those will take extra damage.
Are you sure you're you supposed to be on the main boss, or both of you are supposed to be on it?
We have to
Yes.
alternate basically because he'll
Okay.
You
grip
just have to
people
dodge his their
I
attacks.
remember dodging the mechanic, the tank mechanic, by my next to the tentacles all the time. Most of the time, though. 'Cause the tank always was next to me with it.
Entropic crash.
Oh man, don't do that when I just got my buff. Bastard.
Yeah, first time I got the buff and then immediately got stuck.
All right, going to these two that are dying.
Interrupt this. Interrupt this.
Don't be in the circle.
Add spawned.
There's one near green. Stay spread if you have insanity.
Don't be in my circle.
Add spawned.
Flare. It's going towards green.
Throes of agony.
I don't know what this does.
I don't know.
Oh, he
Just does damage to the raid.
He emos out.
Entropic crash.
He's very upset.
Out of the crash, by the way, guys.
Oh,
Run away
secret
from
fish.
it.
Got it.
It's on me. I'll drop it. That looks like they're all.
I'm sorry,
Get out of my-
prioritizing eyes or big tentacles first?
Big tentacles first.
Alright.
Someone needs to get on that. I'll go over to this one and interrupt it.
Void flare.
Watch out for the beam.
Get out with those purple circles, guys. Don't just stand there. You can break that Savash with Berserker Rage.
I'll bring the next seed over to the big one.
Pretty sure we could just two here though. Still.
Add spawned.
Move away from the boss.
Add spawned.
Savash, get those debuffs and debuffs the boss.
Throes
And
of
you
agony.
kill the temp.
Nah.
Add spawned.
So we should usually have one in every. There's 3 ones that pop out every time you kill a tentacle. One person should be taking all of them so we can get more DPS.
Void flare.
Glare. Watch out for the circle in Brasmus too. There's no tentacles up, so it's just.
Yeah, just keep it on the boss. It doesn't do anything.
Alright, there's the big guys. They're up. I'm taking it to the big one at Star.
Entropic crash.
Go to star again.
Big ones at Star.
Don't stand in this.
Add spawned. Void flare.
I'm gonna try to hit these two with it.
Nice. Look at that.
Add spawned. Add spawned. Entropic crash. Throes of agony. Add spawned.
How are people's cooldowns? Are we a good place we can less once we get people get buffed?
Yeah.
How's yours?
Probably.
Are you ready?
We only have like a minute left
I've
on the
got one
boss.
of them on, but it doesn't matter. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, we probably should use it at some point. Well, I didn't mean right now.
We can just use it on the tentacles and it'll probably get us like more orbs faster. I don't think it really matters. Tentacles are up. I'm gonna take it to the big one next to him. Or Brasmus will take it there again.
You have to taunt.
Add spawned.
Why do you have it?
Void flare.
Glare.
Add spawned.
I'm bringing it to purple.
Entropic
Shit. Bastard.
Probably go ahead and I don't know. We could probably less now.
Somebody already did.
Sorry.
Oh.
It's okay. We got. I don't know really when it's good to lost here. Maybe probably like at the beginning once everyone gets the first set of buffs. I don't know.
Throes of agony.
Let's see what's more dangerous on Hero.
That's true.
I don't know if the boss is worse or the tentacles are worse.
We can kill it now.
Void flare. Throes of agony.
Good job, guys.
That was ridiculously easy.
That was kind of wild.
Ooh, look at this mastery ring.
Ooh, I got a rank 2 Vantage.
Devash got a rank 2 Twilight Devastation. Or 3, I think. 50's a ring. Rank 3?
Yes.
That's nice.
It's
You are a Mythic Plus God now.
Is Ilgi still closed? It looks
Cool.
like it.
Yeah, we have to do both of these.
These bloods do the
Does-
fountain, so
Does
don't
anyone
die.
need that banner I got? Like Brasmus Bible. Yeah,
It's just
Savage
445.
Here
probably.
comes the fountain.
445.
Watch your
You
feet.
said you got a two-hander, then I could use it.
Oh yeah, it's an upgrade for me, I guess.
Alright, I'm assuming I'll link it in a second when we're in the trash.
What's the thing on it, too?
There's
I can't use
no-
it, obviously, but...
There's no thing on it.
I have one that's corrupted if you want to take that.
Wait, what is the corruption on it?
Do one of these bosses have a
Mastery
shield?
proc, not great.
No. Okay, why don't you guys roll for that, and whoever doesn't get it, I'll give the uncorrupted one too.
Yeah, if it's crappy proc, you might just end up cleansing
Yes,
it anyway.
4.
Yes, 4.
The best number.
Or
Slash, go ahead and roll
fountain.
for it if you want.
Wait, what was yours?
Mine has no corruption on it. It's the same thing, but
I
with
don't
the
care.
corruption.
What is the stats on it?
It's the same sphere, so it has.
Okay.
Actually, it does have bleach or something on it. I don't remember what it had. Avoidance.
Everyone's favorite.
I
That's
mean,
important.
Leech is best.
We're tanking.
I can't wait till the end of tier when I have my full Leech suit.
What about your full speed
dog.
suit?
I'm just gonna run around in dino form in arena.
That is bad.
Should we break, by the way?
What?
Oh, puppy's so cute.
I think if we all do slash pet, we get an
Fountain.
achievement
Yes,
while
we do
fight
get the
boss.
achievement if we all slash pet him first.
I think you have to be in combat though, don't you?
More
Yeah, after
fountain.
we pull, but just everybody pet the dog.
We died.
Rezzing.
Should we all summon dog pets too to be his friend?
What's the achievement?
Everybody slash pets the dog and you get an achievement.
Does everybody have to do it,
In
or is
combat?
Yes, everybody has to do it in combat. Correct.
Okay, we should break because last are expiring.
that's
I would say.
Mm.
So we're gonna fail it. Is
we
this?
were supposed to do it before dress to Gath, and I completely forgot.
Yeah, I know, but it was like super easy boss. So.
You'll be getting a formal complaint, DV. It's fine.
I will. I'm sorry. The union representative will be getting
Actually
in
said
touch.
he wanted to move into administration earlier, so he can become the complaints department.
So
I know he had an administrative question.
I don't remember ever having an election for the steward's position. So I just want to point out I've actually had experience being the union steward in a shop. So
There you go.
Savage, is that belt an upgrade for you?
Yeah. Wait, the belt? I didn't get a belt.
I got
The one
it.
he just linked it
trying to
into
get
it.
rid of it.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else wants it, so I'm giving it to you.
No, I don't need it.
Thanks.
I've also got these bonus rolled fucking leg plates that I'm just gonna disenchant.
Checking who's back.
Hey, Matt.
Hmm.
Can you enchant my ring?
Mm-hmm. What do you want on it?
Mastery.
Everyone's here. There's 3 phases in this, but we could just do it until we transition and just learn as we go.
Thank you.
It is low explanation rate. Let's go ahead and run across this void thing and get to the boss platform.
Hey, does somebody have a weak aura pack for this? I realize I haven't found one yet.
I don't, but I probably can
I
find
do.
one.
Let me. I'm just gonna link it in raid instead of having you guys crash my computer.
Nah, where's the fun in that?
Why do I have moon feather fever?
Can everyone remember to slash pet the dog when we start?
I rely on my raid leaders to tell me
It's
to do that.
in raid strategy. I put it in Discord.
Coward.
Okay, this is for the poll.
Is it the one
No,
with
reflask everyone.
477 stars?
I don't know. Oh, I'm surfing. I didn't even notice that.
You can get it first.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, that's enough with your opening. Pet the dog.
Umbral mantle.
You got me petting the dog and dying.
Maybe you should
did the
suck
exact
less.
same thing.
Umbral mantle. Umbral breath.
Avoid the
Don't get
breath.
hit by that.
I think it's better to move him in the middle of the room because of that, but that's just my opinion.
First
Okay,
2
that's
phases,
very
let's keep
stupid.
them in the middle.
Yeah, we should keep him in the middle.
My guide said tank him on the edge.
Phase 3, you attack him on the end.
Or sorry, not the blood, whatever.
Please don't put that crap in.
Debilitating spit.
Is that the thing that fixates? Should I not be putting
Yeah,
that?
you need to put it away from the red.
Okay.
Hide it away from the red.
Those circles
gonna
are also
tank.
easier if you mark
Point.
somebody and stack on them.
Umbral mantle. Dissolve.
And run away from that thing.
Don't taunt back until your crush falls off, chicken.
Okay.
Debilitating spit.
It looks like it is increasing all physical damage by 50%.
Umbral mantle.
Should we have lusted?
Do we want to save it for the last phase?
Oh.
Last phase, we gradually run on them.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
the
I
second
just
of
realized
3.
I can pop. I'll pop.
You should still be in the middle.
Yeah, I'm moving a little bit.
Debilitating spit. Dissolve.
And don't stand behind the tanks and phase.
What's
Enteropic
that?
breath.
Oh.
So guys, you got to move that stuff out. You can't keep bringing it into the. When you get that circle around, you have to move it away from everybody.
These orbs need to be
Any edge.
soaked too. You have to go stand in one. But you can't take that many stacks of it. Take like 3.
side.
The orb needs soaking.
When is phase 2 ever good?
We're already transitioned to it.
Okay, which trial was?
No,
Drinking.
last phase. He's going now.
No, it's the third phase.
Everybody on his bump.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Nice.
I'm gonna just move in this direction as the pools drop. Get right behind him.
Debilitating spit.
It's like, what's his
Yeah,
name?
everyone should be stacked up right behind him.
Those pools get
Proctology
bigger.
exam.
It's a puppy. I feel like
Oh,
he's
we
gonna
got
be a puppy.
mixed up. Sorry.
It's fine, just hold him back.
A second. Don't be in that. Moving a
move
little
back.
bit.
Stop moving that in. Whoever has the fixate.
Dissolve. Debilitating spit.
Who needs explanations?
I had no idea what was going on, but I had a good time.
I told you we would fail at that.
Some jerks.
Maybe if you die, it doesn't count.
I'm gonna tell you
It
something.
does. There was a hotfix that says that people die.
There's a group of people in my classic raid team, or there was a group of people in my classic raid team that would constantly refer to the Molten Core Hounds as fluffy puppies. I want to again emphasize they were on my raid team.
So was Katie the one who didn't pet the puppy? Is that what?
No, I didn't do that.
Okay, so does anybody need this versatility mastery 445 with no corruption?
I could use it.
Voban, do you need those wrists?
I kind of do, unfortunately.
Hey, help yourself. Kratz.
Ooh, Infinite Star.
Thank you.
Look at
Come down to the Ilgi door.
Oh my.
Should we roll for that ring or?
I think you're the only one. Is it
I
right there?
would take it.
Okay,
I'll
so
roll.
the two of you roll for that ring.
Which ring, Jeff?
I mean, a
I had a
390 blue.
Mastery. Oh.
Okay, I have one of those rings too, and my sim says
Guys,
it's no good.
are you
for
sure
me.
you can trade that?
Why wouldn't I be able to? I didn't.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Usually I get a
something bigger.
notification that somebody can trade something.
You have the snitch add-on.
I forget
I
what
saw
it's
3
called.
of those rings tradable.
From my pugging days.
Savash, open trade with me after we're done with these.
Okay.
Okay, I'm lost. Did you guys go all the way to the bottom or
Larissa,
what?
I would take that
You
as
just drop down into the water.
Fearless.
We did kill all the trash, right? So you could also
No.
walk.
Not all of
Oh,
it.
there's
You
some.
skipped
So it's still above us.
Wow, how efficient.
I mean, how
Okay,
we
I'm
can
sorry. Who wanted the ring?
Adult Napper will take it.
I want those wrists, but I don't because I can't handle the corruption.
Come back,
Look at
Savash.
those
Can't
eye
handle
nipples.
corruption.
Oh.
I love it.
Oh,
That's something.
Thanks.
it's still not as bad as Festive. Whatever. Wasn't he just an eyeball before?
Okay, so this shit.
Mark
This
the
shit is
2 doors that
actually
we're not going to get first.
someone. Well, we're gonna have 2 people go interrupt over those doors.
You can do it with 1 interrupt, no problem.
No, you need 2. It's the timing.
I did the. If you interrupted at the end of the cast, you can do every single one. If you've got a normal melee, I did it already. So if you have a 12
Sounds like
second
you're gonna
interrupt,
do it
it's
then.
doable.
Yeah, sounds like
give-
you're.
give
Sounds like
me-
you can
give me
do.
triangle. I'll do.
You can do.
That's
What's
fine.
your
All
what's
right.
the cooldown? Your interrupt?
12 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Don't put me in -15.
Mine's 15. That's what it is. It's because you have a 12-second interrupt. Cool kid. Okay, so me
Can I get another
and
enchant, Tay?
actually, why don't we have Tay do? Oh no, I can't because he's gonna have to heal. He will
I'm
got
not doing anything.
All right, Bike Chen, you and me will be on Moon, and we'll alternate on Moon. Okay.
Okay.
And then everyone's gonna be on X to begin with, and there should be more than enough interrupts to catch everything. So first phase is we kill Il'gynoth, kill him all the way. He will put out doo-doo on someone, and it'll be like a line coming at you. And as the line comes at you, like it will follow you and put doo-doo down. You need to get that out of the center. You cannot put like what'll happen like in bad pulls is doo-doo will be all around the ring around him, and that means melee cannot DPS. So you have to take the doo-doo out when you get
It's
it.
like,
Be
the beam
yes.
in on those colossuses on Opulent.
Yes, it's like a
If
B.
you start everybody on X, right? If you're
Yeah,
gonna kill
everyone
just the
should be
first
on
door,
X.
right? That way the doo-doo gets there and people don't need to run there.
The fat boss says put it in quadrants. Only use one quadrant at a time. Then when you get to the end, you have a free quadrant. That will
Right,
do a
and
lot
you
of
want the
crafting.
last quadrant to be the one where you're killing the door.
I have a feeling it's not going to go that well, but we can try.
This is a tough fight. It is.
What else does Il'gynoth do in the Il'gynoth phase? I
The
forget.
blobs that chase you too.
Well, that's the other phase too. I mean, that's the whole fight. Okay, so we'll do that first. Sorry. Then what'll happen after we kill them? All three of these doors will open, the ones we've marked. They'll have these heart things that you have to DPS, and we're gonna kill one at a time. We're gonna kill X first, then we're gonna kill the moon star one or moon square one, and then we're gonna kill triangle. Every time they cast, they pop out a blood, and it blows up and does rate damage, which means you cannot, if there's multiple ones, you can't cleave them all down at the same time because we'll kill everybody. But they do need to be killed quickly, or we'll be overwhelmed by them pretty fast, especially towards the end of the fight. The first phase we shouldn't get too many because we've split up our interrupts. But after you kill one, it'll just start spawning it, and there's no way to interrupt it. So we're just gonna get the bloods, and we'll get them back when we come back to do the Il'gynoth phase after we kill one heart. So basically, we kill Il'gynoth, we kill the X heart, we interrupt all the casts. We come back and kill Il'gynoth. There's gonna be blood spawning during that time. You're gonna occasionally kill a blood, but you need to focus them down, but not kill them at the same time. Then we'll kill Il'gynoth again. Then we'll go to Moon, and we will kill Moon. And then we'll go back to Il'gynoth, kill bloods, do not drop poop, and then finally we'll kill Triangle, and then we'll come back to Il'gynoth. All the while killing all the bloods that spawn in staggered times, so that we don't kill the raid.
Are interrupts the entire fight?
As until that heart's dead. So we will. The first phase we'll be over there by ourselves, interrupting by Chen.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, it'll be everyone with us, and then Riro will be by himself, and then finally we'll be on the triangle. So you will not be interrupting when it's the Il'gynoth phase, when he's up and alive.
Okay.
The doors will be closed. So that's pretty much it. It's just there's a lot. You get overwhelmed because the blood spawn pretty fast. Again, we need to get to the bloods, kill them fast, but not kill them all at the same time. If everyone understands.
Yeah, prioritize the
So,
bloods.
just who's doing the interrupts again, and why is it you?
I'm doing green.
Okay, why don't you just do the blue moon, and then the tanks can do green?
I guess you don't actually need to tank that shit, do you?
Because we don't tank the boss in the second phase, and being far away from healers isn't going to kill.
Okay, that
Gotcha.
works.
Yeah,
By 10, never mind then. We're not
Then
doing
you
it.
two can
Okay,
do
punch.
DPS on the one that actually matters.
that's a good thought. Yeah.
And we can still do green in the second phase too, and Riri, you can just pump on.
Alright, that
Okay.
works. Again, the biggest things, guys, are to kill the bloods and to drop your poop away from the middle. Do not clutter up the entire middle. Also, it works like that. I think doesn't he do like a? He does a beam like that one boss in Taurus. So just don't be in front of the boss ever.
We're gonna be a little bit ahead of you.
So you want to?
So we
You
want
guys
a position, right? So the raid should be around this area, red or behind.
between
Tanks
the
will be a
entrance
little
and
bit
red.
ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be all spread around them because then you
Correct.
get poop
Come over
all
here.
over the place.
Lord is saying he was in a pug where they didn't even move when they got the beam and they just sat there and soaked it and got healed, so there was less space taken
Adult
up.
napper.
Yeah, you can stack the thing pretty tight
He's
too.
busy dancing.
Cal.
Also busy dancing.
Oh, he's all
Classic.
You wanna
Chicken,
take
get
it
over here.
first? We have
Do
matching
you want to
shield.
take it first or not?
No, you can do it.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by the cleave from it.
The beam, right?
Yes.
I'll just stand with the melee until then.
Yep.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Eye of Enzo.
I'm gonna take 2 of them.
Oh, sorry.
Corruptor's Gaze.
I got it back. Run away.
You have the beam. Okay, it's going. If you can see it's going out, yes, good. Whoever ran out.
Eye of Enzo.
Not a lot. You need to use a cooldown for the second one.
Okay.
Eye of Enzo. Corruptor's Gaze.
Have it. Don't jump in the middle. Run out with it. Run out. Boban, you need to run out with it.
Eye of Enzo.
We're just gonna kill it.
Alright, you guys go to your center.
Green JKM.
Oh, by the way, I forgot about this part. Just don't
I
overlap
got
on
the
people.
interrupt already, so.
I'll get the next one.
Again, if you have it on the boss, don't take up the entire melee range of the boss.
Yeah,
with
try to
Zerg.
stay on the left side, JKM, so I can stay on the right.
Oh, okay. Like this?
Because we still will get that, like, debuff.
Move those out, guys. Do not overlap them on it.
Yeah, that thing. That's
I
what
see.
I'm spreading for.
I can't see yours either.
Alright, guys, back on Ogonath. Let's move to the next quadrant to where the moon behind them, where the moon is behind it.
Yeah, just go to the left of the crap.
Yeah, just like everyone stack up actually close to the crap. That's
Whoa,
there.
careful, don't get too close.
We can use the whole space. So everyone stack up on upper decker if you're melee.
Corruptor's Gaze.
The bloods
Whoever
are
got
up.
that, who was it?
Do I need to taunt those?
No, they fixate.
Eye of Enzo.
The tanking is really simple on this one.
Let's move it straight back instead of moving it along the edge of the.
Bloods.
Alright, kill the bloods, guys. Kind of peel off. There's a blood back here.
Eye of Enzo.
Very good.
Corruptor's Gaze.
You get the cover up to his gaze, move back. You should have a purple swirly below you. Start moving towards the.
Nightmare Corruption.
More bloods.
Eye of Enzo.
Now you can start to see why this is sucky for melee.
Yeah.
He does have a very large hitbox, though, so.
Yeah, but just getting to the
Doesn't-
bloods, right? Because they're cut off.
I mean,
In
just
range,
normal
really
range could just
focus on
do it.
blood. Yeah, like
Eye
I
of
mean,
Enzo.
if they get close enough, we can get it. But
More bloods.
Corruptor's Gaze.
main just focus on the bloods for now until it gets close. You got that purple swirly. Go away.
It's
from
open,
the
it's
boss.
open.
No, it's not.
Oh,
The
it's not,
boss
it's
still
not.
has HP, so don't do that.
Eye of Enzo.
It's only when we kill the boss.
Another blood.
Now. Bring the blood to the heart.
Oh, you did it already.
Do you have yours still?
Yeah.
Okay. What you doing over here?
Yeah, why
More
are, you,
blood.
why are you over here?
You should be attacking the one in blue.
Blue moon, not green.
Corruption.
Oh, and these things are slowable too.
Only in the beginning. You
And
get
starnable.
Interrupt is down. Okay.
Alright, back on Ogonath. Everyone move over. Try to like be clumped up against the poop you already have, but like use the next part of the room.
Eye of
Kill.
Enzo.
Range. Start working on the next blood that's coming in if you have the ability.
Corruptor's Gaze.
You get entangled with bloods.
I don't know if that's. We kind of want them to come to us.
Nightmare Corruption. Eye of
Okay,
Enzo.
someone just dropped poop all over the melee. You guys gotta pay attention to that.
You can go ahead and move a little bit more over JKM as we like poop on stuff.
Eye of Enzo. Corruptor's Gaze.
And do we want to lust on this heart or on the
No,
other
after,
mouth?
after,
on
right
the
after we kill
last
her.
phase. That's when we're getting the most blood. So
That is true. That is correct.
Eye of Insult.
Kill these bloods, guys, but not exactly the same time. Oh, sorry.
Just insane on normal.
I have it, JK.
Yeah. If we do need to like not do that though, not be in the habit of just cleaning them down.
Sure. I just hope we have someone on him, because if we're all focusing bloods.
Corruptor's Gaze.
Kill this blood, it's in melee.
Eye of Insult.
Get the blood. Start working on the bloods range.
Eye of Insult. Corruptor's Gaze.
He's gonna be dead in a second. We're gonna do the last heart. All right, everybody, go.
Stay spread if you get the thing though.
Interrupt, 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 interrupt.
We used 4 on that, I think.
JK, we might as well just stay out and kill the bloods.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to be too close to healers.
Yeah, you can't forget about the blood.
You're good.
I got so much going on right now. Ugh.
Range, just stay on the bloods.
Use some health stones after this.
You're good, JK. Stay in.
Okay, get back on Okanath. Use health stones. Help out. I'm rallying.
Got one clear little quadrant.
Go ahead and lust.
Eye of Insult.
Still kill bloods, guys.
Was that don't
Should
kill?
not.
Yeah,
You
you
killed.
still kill them.
Corruptor's Gaze. Eye of Insult. Corruption.
I'm tranking. Get this blood off me.
Eye of Insult. Corruptor's Gaze. Eye of Insult.
I got a lot of fixates.
Range, handle that one that's the ones that are closest. Melee, start cleaving on the ones that are coming in right now and slow them.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring these
Yes.
all back in.
Move over if you need to.
Eye of Insult. Corruptor's Gaze.
Slow and stun them. Like let's I mean still kill them and cleave off of them, but let's also mainly focus the boss.
Nightmare Corruption. Nightmare Corruption. Eye of Insult.
We really can't like we're killing bloods too quickly in succession. Just try not to.
You only got 2 million left.
Boss.
Ignore the
only.
bloods, yes, ignore the bloods. There you go.
Okay.
Alright, we can use this thing. It will take us away. How long did you get the good thing? Oh,
The sword is supposed to be better, but I'm curious about this wand for sure. I mean, I think it's.
Oh, this has
445.
shield, but
Yeah, I know. I want that sword so bad.
Yeah, I have my roll for it.
Let's go take a look at the trash. If it's too much, we'll just stop.
there's no trash. Oh, yes, there is.
No, there's the little ads, and you have to open up the eye too.
I don't think it's that bad though.
Try to get one pull in, and we won't do any.
Continue on Wednesday.
Yes, we're extending.
Wait, what?
We'll extend normal next week until we finish it, and then we'll just do heroic.
Ooh, this is all new to me. Extending. I don't know what that means.
Oh yeah, so you can like anybody can go to their lockouts and be like, I want to extend this lockout. So it will preserve that lockout. Like right now, we will have a lockout to Carapace or whatever, depending on what we do. And next week, if you extend your lockout, you will start at Carapace. Now you can still go back on somebody else's lockout and finish the other bosses. You're not locked out of getting that loot. It's just that you if you made the instance, you would not be able to have access to those bosses.
At some point, I think on this little tier, there's going to be those stupid things that open up the gates.
There is. I mean, we have the. I have the quest. Yeah.
We need to kill everything 4 times.
No, I mean the
yeah, you have to kill a bunch of stuff. Oh
we're
yes.
12 months away from normal skip, and I guess it's a heroic version. So.
Yes, which I don't think they overlap.
Shadowmender.
You would think that the heroic ones would count for the normal.
There's an eye. Go switch.
That's what I meant. The eye that opens the gate.
Kill it before it goes.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah. This is like the first, I would say, pretty complex fight. I mean, I guess Rodden was pretty complex, but it's a little bit more complex than that.
Yeah, these are two. It seems, at least so far, two well-designed den bosses.
So it has a it will put a purple circle around you, and that means just get out of everyone. Don't overlap it on anybody. The big thing that he will do in the first phase is that you'll see a shadow on the ground. It'll be a long tentacle shadow, and if you stand in that shadow, you will die. So you got to get out of it. After the shadow appears, the tentacle will slap down, and a bunch of crap, there'll be little pustules on it, and a bunch of ads will spawn. They will be on each side of the tentacle. So what I've seen most people do is you divide the raid up. You keep the melee and the boss on one side, and I don't the healers figure out how they split up, and then you keep the range on the other side of the tentacle. So the range start working on that side of the tentacles, pustules, and the melee work on the other, and eventually you meet at the top of the tentacle together with the boss and everything. So when the tentacle, you see the shadow spawn, just make sure on the right side of it based on what you are. If you're ranged, just make sure you're on the other side of the tentacle from the boss, and if you're melee, stay on the same side as the boss. Also, he'll put shields up. By the way, that's the other main mechanic, is that this is the first one that has a sanity mechanic in the dungeon. So you're gonna have sanity that will be being drained by various things. Like some of it's unavoidable. It's I think that thing that circle I told you about. I think it drains your sanity and you can do nothing about it. Some of it is being hit by shit, so try not to do that. But one of the things he will do is he will put a shield on all of the mobs he's around, and if you lower the shield, a bunch of yellow orbs will pop out, gold orbs. If you run over those, you get sanity. You should let the tanks have. You should let the tanks have, what they need. But otherwise, if you're low, go. You will also have a 2-minute, 3-minute cooldown. Rhea, correct me.
I think it's 3 minutes to return.
You gotta spawn. We'll spawn the trash real quick.
Yeah. This is an AOE fight too.
Isn't this where the cutscene happens? I should probably let you guys watch the
we have to click in Raytheon to start it. Do you want me to?
That's right. I forgot.
Yeah, go ahead. Because we still have, even after you click it, there's ads to kill. So.
Yeah, so just you have to kill the ads before you watch the cutscene.
I don't remember.
Leave this part to me.
Oh yeah, there's the cutscene. I'll shut up during the cutscene and watch the cutscene.
I'll watch it again. Oh, I'll wait. Cancel it. He's a baby dragon. Game of Thrones.
He's gonna slip it down to his other hand.
Wow.
Zara
It's
gave
the
it.
one from all that questing earlier, Ny'alotha.
Ajara took it from Sylvanas, and then he was.
Are you gonna pull stuff or?
Cutscene.
Yeah, I got a ooh. Hey. That's a lot of eyes.
Oh, here's the quest.
So yeah, grab the quest for the scapegoat if you want to. So Rathian will give you, I think it's 2 minute in this fight cooldown where you'll immediately fly back to him and he'll restore all your sanity. You can also manually just walk back to him if you also are low for whatever reason and you don't have the cooldown up. We're probably going to use the cooldown at a specific point in the fight, so I would not use it unless you really, really have to and you're about to lose all your sanity. If you lose all your sanity, by the way, you start pulling. You can start pulling. If you lose all your sanity, by the way, you become obviously mind controlled forever, and that's it.
Can you be rezzed after you're killed?
Yeah, but it's probably not a
You
great idea.
also, I saw a trick where you can put Warlock portals down there, so you don't have to keep re-clearing the area from the corruptions.
Yeah, probably do that. Well, that's different. The second phase.
Yeah.
We're
not gonna.
So we won't get. It's not actually. This first phase really not. Just avoid the.
Holy fuck!
Oh, by the way, trash. I forgot about this. Don't stand on top of each other when that thing happens to everyone.
That would have been nice to know.
I forgot about it. Okay.
What thing happens? Just
So he
when they
put.
die?
When they die, they put like a. I think like a
Run
circle
back,
around
my element
everyone.
Tanking.
You can make your own weak aura that tells you that you
Okay,
won't listen to.
Me and Blurn are finishing it.
I didn't see anything to avoid there.
So anyway, the whole first phase.
The debuff on you, and when they all explode, everybody stuns and takes damage, and it's.
You need to not be near each other. Like, okay, so yeah, every like 3 people, you can see people who are like about to explode. They need to not be near.
Also, you can dispel people, and it avoids the stun.
Okay. After we kill this first part, it's the second phase. We go into the booty hole, and we are in there, and it's like a lot like Gahoon, basically. There's gonna be 2 sides that we have to run up and kill ads on the walls. As we kill the thing, there'll be like crap on the ground that you can attack to make the slowing effect go away, just like on the Gahoon paths. We'll probably do the strategy. We all go up on the same one at the same time. We're all going to take one path and go. We're going to follow the tanks. We're going to kill the stuff. And then as soon as we're done with all the ads on that side, we're going to use our
Separate.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this shit. We're going to use the Rathion cloak to quickly go back to Rathion, and then go up the second pathway. Once we do that, we'll be back on the boss. We'll DPS him for a while, and then he will run away again, and we'll go into like the last chamber of this dungeon or raid or whatever, and then there'll be more tentacles to avoid. There'll be more ads to kill. We can go into more detail when we get there. I just want to pull because we're running out of time. So let's try it.
Still have trash.
Oh yeah, we gotta get those trash.
Third phase is
The most important thing is if you see a big fucking shadow of a tentacle, don't be.
Before second phase ends, try and go back to Rathian to get 100
This
sanity.
was the one where, Kel, you were streaming this pug, and I watched it, right?
There's one more thing. Yes, that is correct. Kales is right. There is going to be an extra action button that appears. That is the thing I'm talking about to restore your sanity. It'll fly you back to Rathian.
Do we need to do the on use for our cloak anywhere? Or
No,
is that just
no,
for
it has
visions?
nothing to do with the fight mechanics. Okay, so let's.
No, just can we wait for these people to not be stunned?
It's short.
Thanks, Brasmus.
You're welcome.
So he's melee right or left?
Melee's with the boss.
Yeah, whichever side we drag the boss to.
Probably going to be like you're going to stay here for the most part. On this side of the.
On the madness bomb that just went offside, or no? Where the tank
No, just where the boss is. Like, just stay on the boss, and like the boss will be dragged close to the tentacle to where you're supposed to be.
Only take those orbs if you're low set.
Yeah, if you have 100, do not take those.
Tentacles coming. There's a
There's a big
shadow.
shadow. Okay, melee is going to be on the side with the boss. Range stay on the. All right, DPS
Cool.
little pustules on. You bring the boss close to the pustule so we can please, by the way.
I don't know if we can have a tank on the range side, but it'd be nice for these ads.
Yeah, one tank should go to the range side.
My bad.
Got
Now
it.
we're done
Oh,
with the pustules, just start moving the boss over to the side. We're done on this side. Go start moving the boss to the side.
Getting hit by a lot of ads.
Can't cast.
See, there's going to always be one pustule that's on the very end of the tentacle. That's the last one, usually, that has to be killed. Just make sure you get it. So everyone should be on this pustule with me over here. Over on the totally back.
What she means by pustule is hemorrhage.
Alright, move the boss back towards that side of the room again, I would say.
Yes.
another tentacle.
Right, melee on this side, range on the
So
other.
you can go to the other one.
I'm going to.
Kel, you should probably be over on the melee side.
Adaptive membrane.
Again, your main target should be the horrific hemorrhages, not any. And Rear, come kill this other one.
Where is it?
At the back end,
Up
the
on
melee
the top.
Melee one had the far one this time.
Oh, that thing up there?
Where me and Bike Chan are.
Range side, when you're done, just go run the tentacle and help, and then get ready to DPS the boss.
Adaptive membrane.
You guys stole my orb. Oh, big graphics light.
The people at 70 should have them.
So get out of the shadow, guys.
Look at a lot. Oh.
I hate one of them, the stupid tentacle.
There's 2 pustules up here.
There's like 5 up there.
A far one. Let's go get the far one.
Working on it. I know it'll rock it out.
Bring everything together.
Is it 50, Katie, the phase swaps?
I forget. I think it might be 40. Oh, it's 50,
Nope,
you're
50.
right. Alright, everyone start going down the hole.
Look
Leading
out,
hole.
fire's coming! Fire! Fire!
We're gonna go up left side first, guys. Left side first.
Fire! Fire!
Everyone just head up the left side. You'll see these big things on the wall called synthesis
These are
grove.
gahoons.
Kill the synthesis grove while DPSing the stuff on the ground so people can get the...
If you can clear the way and get ahead, so people...
Oh my god, I ran into somebody's crap. Like, if you have that circle, guys, please don't stand in the middle of the raid like that. You just got...
And this is when you should be watching your sound.
Well, we're gonna use it, but you should be fine unless you're really low. I don't think anyone that is that low.
I'm at 55 now.
That's fine. You're about to fill up. As soon as you finish...
Madness.
Pain in the ass.
This is the last one. Everyone use your Raytheon cloak thing. Rathion, whatever the fuck it is.
Now go right, do the same thing.
Right, same side. Make sure you fill up on sanity.
Oh, I forgot one. Sanity took. There we go. Boom.
At the end of this tank's, he's gonna summon a beam, so you have to jump out.
What percentage? Do you remember the percentages for next phase? I forget. Is it 40?
We had to just get him back to 50. He's healing right now. We had to just get him back to 50.
Oh, 50. Okay. So before we get him to 50, when we get him to like 52, if you are below like 70 sanity, you need to run back out and just go stand by Rathian and fill up before we push him. It should be, I mean, it should be most people. So we're gonna go down there. We're gonna see what his health is at. Like when we get him to like 53-ish, everyone needs to run out and fill out on their sanity. Obviously, tanks get the stuff that spawns off of him, but everybody else needs to run out and fill up, and then go back and finish up. We should have the Rathian cloak up probably by then.
We have 30 seconds left on ours here.
38 seconds.
Okay, so let everyone go pick up the Fury before he blows us up. He's gonna start shooting beams out. Okay, everyone get out of that if you can. Everyone's gonna die. Oh my god. Woo! Okay.
We had to clear a path towards Rathian.
Yeah, Warlock portals there is great.
Yes. If you arrange, please clear a path to Rathian. But actually, I think we're fine, Blood. We can use our capes.
Right, but just getting back, right?
I guess right. We'll clear it then.
Let's
A
kill
Warlock
them,
portal.
guys. There's a lot of dead people.
It's one.
Whoever had the bomb kept following me.
Above on, get mind control. You get.
Your cloak should be up right about now.
Yes, but we're at 100.
Get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. Oh god, that's bad.
Yeah, mind control. Never mind.
Kill Savage too. Kill the mind control player. Very important. And fun.
We should be at the boss now, right?
Yes, we should be on the boss.
People like fucking everywhere. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Grace Shaft's mind controlled.
Mwahaha.
You guys can keep going back to him, to Raytheon.
Get out of that.
You can use your cloak if you need to. Check everything.
I would,
Yeah,
if you
after
are
this
anything
slam, I'll
below
take it.
70, use your cloak.
Get out with the madness bombs, please.
I push him, guys.
We're about to lose Rathian, so if you need it.
Yeah, you're not gonna get Wrath in the last phase.
Is it?
Holds, if you haven't done it, go to it now.
Or maybe it's 40.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Learn, you should probably top off too.
I just had it, and then I got hit with that on the way back. Because it's turn.
We'll go
Yeah,
top off.
same.
Adaptive membrane.
I'll hold my cloak. My cloak is 20 seconds. His health isn't really moving.
Oh.
It's because he's absorbing.
Yeah.
Pick up an orb.
Get out of my
JK,
mouth.
too.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so if you've got it, like now's a good time to get.
Holds, make sure you do it,
2
please.
seconds.
No Warlock portal.
40%.
Oh, wow. We pushed him right when I was trying to fill. I'm going to get mind control on third.
You're fine. You're 100.
That was weird.
Everyone goes up to 100 on normal.
Ah,
Oh my god, I feel dumb.
so I spent it for no reason. Yeah.
So when everyone's up there and we're on him, lust, because this is the
You
crazy.
lusting?
Oh, okay.
We got
Wait for people to be there. Wait for people to be there. It
Too
takes
late,
a
it's
while.
already been paused.
Does he drop anything under it?
Get out of the ramp, guys. He's gonna.
Yeah, and there will be the shadows too. The
And
tentacle.
there's gonna be the tentacle shadows as well. Everyone gets in there and the bomb. Do not overlap your bomb.
Thrashing tentacle.
Tentacle. I'll get it right here.
And then bring it out to
Tentacle
melee.
is right on the boss. Do you want to put the tentacle? Not put the boss right on the tentacle.
Because there's 2 tentacles.
There's a lot.
Get Braz, what's up?
Bring the ads in. Bring the ads.
Thrashing tentacle.
Tentacle.
All the ads, guys.
those
Yeah,
are back.
there's another
Watch
edge.
shadows.
I got him.
Oh god.
Thrashing tentacle.
You gotta.
Gotta not stand in the shadow.
I want to know why
You
the
got
fight
this.
is called Carapace when he's called Fury of himself.
Because this is his shell that I'm trying to fight this off.
Shadows.
Shadows.
Thrashing tentacle.
Do we get any
Pick up
more
those
ads
orcs
now? I
next
forget.
round if you need.
Yeah, every
I think
madness
we-
bomb we get ads.
Every insanity bomb.
Right, whatever.
There it is.
This one.
Do not stack on each other.
Thrashing tentacle.
Right, bring all ads into melee.
Adaptive membrane. Thrashing tentacle.
You need these orbs. Make sure you.
Shadows.
Thrashing tentacle.
Shadows.
Adaptive membrane. Thrashing tentacle.
Tentacles.
Shadows.
Shadows.
Thrashing tentacle.
Spread out.
This is tough.
Move.
I got it, don't worry. We got time.
Well, we
Say,
could
drink a
stayed.
pot after. Drink a pot after.
Take
Focus on boss. Focus on boss.
Get the ads on boss. They
Thrashing
get cleaved.
tentacle.
Shadows.
Why do I have the boss? 3 stacks.
Bubble.
Thrashing tentacle.
I'm up. What do you mean?
I said rear a pump.
I thought you said pop.
Nice one.
I meant to save a roll for this guy,
I don't know.
but I didn't think we were getting there till next week, so I used it on the last boss. So let's hope I get it. I did that.
Good job,
to
guys.
this guy.
Good job, guys, for sloppy at the end, but for first pull with like not full
Oh
experience.
god, there he is!
Don't touch him.
Remember, and this is plus 10 item level stuff too, so it's 455.
Hey, 20 shreds of insanity.
Oh, Gray Staff got the sword.
50 infinite star.
Congrats.
I want it so
Holy
bad.
shit. Holy shit.
See, we might have to redo this boss because, like, otherwise I'm not going to get it until we get there on Heroic, and that's going to take forever.
Oh, Zephyr's got it too? Alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we all
Yes.
want it, but I can't handle the corruption, so... Oh, wait, that's an infinite.
Oh,
wait,
shit.
it's a sword.
That's my horrible roll, even though I can totally handle the corruption.
I'm counting my roll.
We're gonna use MC raid rules. You're out.
That one only
do that, Katie.
Ny'alotha?
Don't do it.
What's your
It
EPGB?
doesn't not have strength on it.
So, just 3 of us?
Why would you get that?
To make him wicked spot.
Got an avoidance one. You can.
Yeah, I'm a tank now.
I assume we're done, right?
Yes.
You can't?
Bonus
Is it higher
roll.
item level than what you have?
Yes.
Did I do
That's
a
why.
Jeez.
Fucking stupid Blizzard. Stupid fucking.
That's unreal that you would get that. Why would that be on your loot table?
That's so terrible.
You literally can't use it, right? You can heal with
Infinite stars.
Extra damage.
Oh.
As he heals, it'll do damage. So I can't get it because it's an
Yes,
improvement.
the stupid. They just put this in this expansion. If the item
No,
well,
it was like that before. It's been like that.
either
for a
way,
while.
it doesn't matter. The rule is like if the item you get is a higher item level than anything you have in your inventory for that slot, they will not let you trade it.
Oh.
It's terrible.
So wait, my item level or his?
His.
Yours.
His.
Well, whoever has the.
Like if you got that Blurn, you would not be able to trade it even if you didn't want
Because
it.
it doesn't
you
want
have, like,
people
a
getting
440.
pressured to because
No, I
it's
have a
personal loot to
470,
get
so I can
trade
trade it,
away.
You
loot
could
that's
trade.
good
You have
for-
a 470 weapon.
No, oh, it's slot based. Oh, no, it's the shitty. My chest one is so shitty.
No, it's slot based. It has to be for that particular slot.
Damn. All right.
Sorry, buddy.
Learning new things every day.
Yay.
Thanks,
Well, that was
guys, for
good.
staying for that fight.
That was fun.
Gonna
that was
have
good.
to review that one again.
Yeah, I'm surprised we got it down that
You just
quick.
gotta watch your sanity. The next fight also requires you to watch your sanity, so it's just like you're in a vision. Yeah.
Yeah, the next fight is definitely a step up in difficulty.
We'll do that on Tuesday or Wednesday. Sorry.
What about the heroic dark shore for 460?
Is it
Is
good?
that
Yeah,
up?
we should do that.
It
Yeah, it's up.
is.
It is.
Yeah, it's up right now. Let's do it while we're all together.
Okay,
All right.
We'll
Start
see.
invites.
Invite me, please.
Oh, can I get invited back for the Dark Shore thing then?
Yes, you can. I don't know what the limit is, but it's definitely less than what we have. Or more than what we
Yeah,
have.
it's
Yeah, I'd like
30.
to get in
It's
on
like
the Dark
40.
Shore also.
All right,
Oh, I
so
thought it was
Brad,
20.
You'll
Brad,
have to
Mr.
list
JKM.
after we invite everyone.
Will one of you two start at Brad, Mr. JKM?
No,
I'm sending out invites.
Okay.
Pick up your quests too. I'll try to share them.
Oh,
I'm flying down there right now.
Yeah, feel free to decline. It's just gonna spam because of my add-on.
Except both of them. You actually complete both of them. no
Yeah,
matter
take
what.
both.
Well, you get both quests and you can
Yeah,
share
because
it.
then you get the Azure for both.
Okay, guys. I'll go tank.
Does
so we
anyone
have two
else need to come in who doesn't have an
Cal,
invite?
do you have a sheet? Do you have a?
Yes, I have a shield.
Oceanic Restoration.
Anyone in Discord who isn't ready?
Hold on.
Or isn't in
hold
the
on.
group?
Wait, which one? I should use Anima of Life and Death as my major, right?
Oh yeah, it's switched to your AoE builds.
Would someone share the heroic?
I'm sharing them
quest
both,
with
right?
Francis, lucky doos and loot. Good
There you
fortune
go.
to all friends of the Grummels.
Okay, cue us whenever I'm setting up my
Yeah, I need to figure out my
protection
stuff.
gear. I don't remember how to play this class.
There's no aberrations in there,
I
right?
have many lucky doos. You like?
It doesn't. Come on.
No, I'm talking about the miner.
Where the fuck is what?
Alright, I'm gonna go keep this.
Not going to be face roll, by the way.
Yeah,
It
it'll
was
be tough.
actually easier than the other one, which I was kind of surprised by.
Oh, is it?
I just
I
queued.
mean, we didn't have any problem doing the heroic.
No.
Raffi together.
No. Don't do this. We need to fill the group.
Why?
Okay.
It doesn't scale. We need to fill it with pug.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
So should we leave queue?
No. No.
It
does-
doesn't
It does not
autofill.
autofill. You need to list it and fill.
Yeah, and that you need to list the group, fill it up with the appropriate. So if you want, you can go back to DPS and you can get a tank,
Put 2K RIO.
and you can get one more
Slash
healer
is
if
too
you
cool.
want.
It's a free 460, so it's
You can't sign us up for this one that already exists.
Well,
Yes,
not
you
with this
can.
many people.
Like,
If they're already too full, yeah, we can't sign up for.
But with this many, if you put on tanks, heals, and this, it will fill up really fucking quick, and you'll be able to pick whoever. And then after it's full, you just say in raid chat, "I'm listing us now," or "I'm queuing us now."
I don't see any applicants.
it just put us in the queue.
Oh, there's
Look,
two.
My wife's gonna join us in a minute.
what's
Right
the
now, which
limit
character?
for so I don't
30, I
invite?
believe. It's 30.
It
Oh, I
might.
thought it
is
was 20, but
I thought it was 20.
It is not. It's
I think
30.
it's 30.
30.
450,
Okey-dokey.
400. 450, 400.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go back to DPS.
Oh, there's a tank. Tank
How many
PK.
tank? I saw.
Look at
We have two. Stop. How many tanks do we need? One or two, or two or three? I mean.
You
3
I
to 4.
we did it with 2. It doesn't matter. Get one more.
No, I'll just say tank. We've got 3 now.
Okay.
You got a 455, 450 DPS combo too.
Great. That's it, right? Oh no, it's 25. You said 30.
I see 28. Do we have 2 coming still?
Hold on. Give me a second. Calm down.
No.
Why did it kick me out of the thing? I didn't tell it to.
Do we want a cauldron when we get in, or
No.
for the pugs?
Larissa, is your wife logging on?
Accept their invite, right? I got this suggest invite. Is she in here? I don't remember. I don't know her name.
Larissa? I don't think she is.
Who knows?
Okay, we're 30 is max, right? That's. Wait, am I still? Do I not know how to do math? That's
That
25.
is 25.
Right? Listen. Why did you give me this? This is not a good idea.
Sometimes, you just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, this is right. Make sure to leave a spot because I don't think she's in.
Okay, I'm gonna invite one more person. And then we'll be.
Larissa, is your wife logged on?
It's a mystery.
I messaged him. I haven't gotten a response either.
Sorry, what was the question for me?
Is your wife in? Did she get the invite?
I don't know why that
Yes,
person.
she did, but she's switching characters to a higher level.
So which is the character that she's in on?
Illidonia is the one who just left the group, and she'll be on Ny'alotha, who's in.
Oh, okay.
Just invite when she gets here.
We'll do so.
So you got room for one more there, Bitcoin, right?
I'm someone that's talking. The guy who left is trying to get in. Is she? So she's logging in on, right?
Yes, that's who Illidonia was. So now just wait to put her back when she gets on. What's the name of her tune?
Yamona.
Okay. Well, you'll see her come on in guild chat.
We should delist ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's not that important.
Giving false hope.
I mean, one of these people might leave because they don't want to wait. So I'm just gonna chill. Thank you. Okay. Now I will take us out. Okay. Here we go.
Do we get any rep? I want to see if I'm popping over on Paragon.
Well, let's see if everybody clicks it.
Well, only 2 more.
Probably how many didn't pet the dog.
Who is failing?
4 tanks too many. You want me to switch back?
I don't
Yes.
know. Yeah, sure.
It's all the same.
I got that new ring I got to try out.
Oh yeah, I got to put my horrible corruption.
Right.
ring
Someone who's done this, what is a basic strategy?
We're just gonna go and then go and then go
Okay.
and then go.
Thanks
And then
for
we're
that.
gonna build. We're gonna build the
Pick up,
thing.
Amazing.
People are gonna
description
go
today.
and go and go. It doesn't matter.
pick up wood on your way in.
Yeah, we'll have
Everybody
to have people
pick up
do
wood.
that. And then we'll go down.
Dahlia and Dot are my best friends. They moved my wagon through. Do this, Sam. They have small feet and they love to eat.
I hate this. I hate my life. I wish I was dead.
See,
I'm
I'll
in.
Dahlia
Oh,
and
I
Dot,
need
but
to
I will
take-
never train.
I forgot to do AoE. Shit.
Move on up here.
Is this laggy for anyone else?
Yes.
Pick up your wood.
Thanks for reminding me. I gotta go back and get it. My thing is chasing me.
Okay, here she is. Pick her up. She has a lot
Hey,
of health.
gorgeous. I was trying to pick her
That
up.
never works for me.
Oh, yeah, that's a kill.
Welcome to just leave Discord at any time, Buckhorn.
Turn back now, or I will be forced to strike you down.
Oh, I keep getting stunned.
What is? I don't remember this. I don't like it.
You're only getting ravaged.
I like it. I just don't know what's going on.
What is that black, purple, blue stuff from the sky?
Corruption.
Oh, okay.
It's just like the stars that are falling on her.
It's Twilight Devastation.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna keep using it.
There's some form of stacking thing, and it might kill me. So maybe
This
it's not.
apparently counts as open world
You're
because
fine.
you can't see Twilight Devastation in Ring.
Well, it's definitely not a raid, right?
I mean, there's 30 of us.
I mean, I've seen Twilight Devastation and many times. All the
No, they hotfixed it so that it wouldn't show anymore.
It wouldn't show in raid anymore. Yeah.
Yes, because it's distracting. Well, it said
Stop
it's
by
only
the,
supposed to in
glaives
open
and pick
world,
up
so
wood.
I don't know if it does in dungeons either.
She is a fool to think she can stop us. Press forward to Bashal Aram. From there, we will lay
Come over here and get this shit over here and free those two dudes.
I'm not freeing
I think I'm
anybody.
disconnecting. I'll be back in a second.
Hold your ground.
Now up this road.
Go get him, Tamat.
Loot the wood off the blooming protectors.
I can't tell the difference between this and normal.
The
Everything
boss
has a
looked-
lot
Yeah,
more
this does
health.
seem pretty
Stuff
easy.
is dying slower.
Okay, that's I guess that's difficulty.
It's really not that
It's
bad.
content.
I'll tell you the worst, however, is Chandra, whatever, at
when
the
she
last
attacks,
boss.
right? But yeah,
She's
like
horrible.
I also
and
do the thing where they
takes
attack
forever
them
to
and
die. And those things that walk at you, I did the whole fight for like 8 minutes or however long, and I could never figure out how you're supposed to avoid them.
How long does it take to kill those stupid ancient trees?
And by the way,
towards
one more thing on the last boss. You die, release, and run back over and over and over again. That's what you do, because you can.
No, you heal us. That's what you can do.
Well. This way.
Make sure you get your ward.
My ward.
Alright, no,
I got wood.
Kill the blooming protectors up here before we kill the boss.
but don't loot them.
Don't loot the wood?
I already have 100.
It'll.
Yeah, if you get 100, you can loot them afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna pick up this guy. He's about to be active.
Alright, it's definitely a